There we go. Are we on?
I've got to start streaming. I've not got anything.
Okay, here we are. So this is it. The last battle. The fate of Kaelus-9 will be decided this evening. I've got Alex and Chris back.
Hello.
And this is going to be the last of 3 games played using the Imperial Commander rules. And what we're hoping is an outcome, a resolution, one way or the other, within about 2.5 hours. Okay, so I know that we've got a lot less forces this time in some cases. Do you want to just quickly talk us through what you've got?
Yeah. So this is the list that was given to me.
Okay.
I have a Supreme Commander who is currently over there, and he's got 2 bodyguards. And also have a squadron of.
Okay. Let's switch to. Can we switch to? Can you turn that off?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Well, no, they can't see it on the stream. So.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. I need to just close this window. So what we'll do. Okay. Right. Cool. So go.
Yeah. So I have some demonettes.
So go back to your roaming cam, and I'll show you. Yeah, you got it. So this is your Supreme Commander on here. Yeah.
And then over on the side, on the right,
got our demonettes here. Yeah.
There. Then I have a heavy squad of Empress children here.
Okay. So these guys here, we're representing them with jetpack troops because unfortunately the Emperor's Children Marines, which were designed to be here, have been taken away by somebody.
They're on a secret mission.
So they're on a mission somewhere else. Okay, what else have we got?
We have a slightly smaller squad of Emperor's Children over there.
Okay, and then you've got some, if you like, rabble. Yeah. So we've got a group here who are jetpack equipped. So we call them the Astronomicon. That's how people navigate to the world, and that's how they get messages out. Yeah. Okay.
So these are our minor points and minor objectives, and they're worth 1 point each.
But you can only have a maximum of 3 points by holding, even if you held all 4. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Then finally, we've got our final major objective over here, which Alex has treated as a bit of a bunker and is set up quite well on, which is our major point, and I believe is worth 3 points on its own. So
that's it. Yeah,
that's it.
So that's the control relay. That's the orbital relay. That's the control point. So this is what you use to control the Astronomicon. The Astronomicon is void shielded. So you can't teleport straight into it. So do you want to just talk us a little bit through your troops? Because I think you've got the ability to teleport in this game.
So the Fighting Tigers are doing what tigers do, and they are very well hidden. On the table, we actually only have 2 squads deployed. Our first one is coming out of the Imperial Administratum building. They're there at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
The other team is over here by the wall, moving in from the grain silos, as instructed by their commander to support and back up the assault on this area.
Okay.
The command team has decided that it's going to be a lightning strike, and to show that, the majority of the forces we have in play are going to be teleporting in.
Okay.
So we deploy them where they're going to be.
We've got them just here ready to go. Yeah.
We have. So what we have lined up here is 2 dreadnoughts with sun guns. So I'm going to be trying utilising them as best I can. Followed by another assault team here, or combat team that's going to be going in with a flamer for close quarters, and then finally I have my chaplain, commander, and deputy commander there who will be deploying together.
Okay. Do you want to switch to the wide cam again, please? Okay. And how is this coming over, Simon? Have you got chat? Have you got viewers?
Myself and one other. We're just trying to find out if they're brave to acknowledge who they are and give them a shout out.
Okay, fair enough. Right. You've deployed all your troops.
Have, yep.
You're all ready to go.
Mhm.
Have you decided who's got the initiative?
Not yet.
We
That's the
haven't.
roll-off we're going to be doing right now.
Okay. So do you want to bring the dice cam in here? Now the feedback we had last time was that the overhead cam was quite useful. So we just need to decide if.
Yeah, I think we've got the overhead cam set up if we want to
Yeah.
check what the orbital relay is showing us.
Should we just have a quick look on the overhead cam, see what that looks like? Yeah.
So we've got here our minor objectives, and then just off the screen over here is our major objective, and we'll move.
Bring that round,
a
can you?
larger camera to try and show you that.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. All right then. Perfect. Right then. Okay. If you guys are ready, let's roll off and let's see who's going to go first.
D10s, right?
Well, it's up to you. As long as you roll the same dice,
2
Yeah.
D10.
doesn't matter.
Do a D10 each.
Yep. We're on a 7.
Ooh. You've won every single initiative.
Oh, fighting tigers.
There you go. Go back to main cam, please.
Right.
So, if you're going to be doing your move, what I would suggest is Alex keeps the corner of the room. We'll bring the roaming camera on.
Yep.
You need to grab yourself a tape measure. Move ranges are up on the wall over there. Okay.
Sure.
So, go for it.
So that's our first team, which is our tactical team. They're going to be moving across the platform and setting up position to take aim at these guys here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll set up a firing line. There you go. Okay, our next.
Go ahead and move your next, guys. While you're doing that, I want to give a shout out to a couple of our viewers. I think it's Adam Fox 1669 and Dr. Vesuvius, who have now you can't make a full 12-inch move up there.
Okay.
You've got to slow down for the
So we've got
to make your way up.
We've got 6 up to this level here,
Yeah.
and then 4 up to there. 10.
And what's your total move? What's your move in open? It's just there. Look,
Okay.
it's a 6 in open.
6 and open.
So I think you're only going to get up to the first level, yeah.
Right.
Okay, because you're a 6. If you were light armor, you might make it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember your power armor. It's
They are
awkward.
power armor, yeah.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Vesuvius and Adam Fox 1669, who have both put the army lists together. So Dr. Vesuvius has put the Emperor's Children army list together, and Adam Fox 1669 has put the Fighting Tigers army list together. So they've got a vested interest in how this plays out. So this is your first unit coming in.
Yep. So this unit's going to be teleporting in.
Okay.
And they're going to appear here.
Okay, go ahead. We do need to check the rules for teleporting. Can you switch to main cam, please, Simon?
It wasn't a dice, Chris.
Look at these cool miniatures, everyone. Look at these cool miniatures.
Let's
Fighting
grab
tigers.
the teleport rules, and let's
These are dying tigers
just so
too.
we're clear.
Mm-hmm.
Movement, deployment, shoots, jump, teleport bays. Okay, so each bay can beam 5 figures or a light vehicle in each move phase. Beaming down is very precise. Troops are placed anywhere on the table. You may choose the inside of a building, etc. Okay,
Yep.
but not a void shielded area.
So for everyone, the 4 nav points for the Astronomicon are void shielded.
Okay, so you can first move into bay, or you can beam up, move off bay, move fire, beam up. Right. So that means beam down is your move. Okay.
Yep.
Dr. Vesuvius has joined us.
Okay. Brilliant.
Hello.
So beam down is your move. So be careful where you beam down to. But then you get to second move. Yeah. Or beam
out for second move.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, go ahead, move your other two in. Do you want me to just pass them over to you?
Yes, please. First one is the dreadnought.
Okay.
Right.
What have I done?
All looking good?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
We're going to go there, I think. Do we have the template for the...
Yeah, sure, let's do it. Hang on a hang on a sec. Right, go ahead, roaming cam.
Yep, so we've got...
measuring ranges isn't very sportsmanlike. You should be guessing that.
I've got to this game because it is down to the wire. I don't know if people have been watching, but at the moment, this is the decider.
Okay, so let's get the dice cam just out of your way.
Yep, move it down.
Yeah, perfect. All behind you is probably good as well.
Sure.
That might be.
And can I have the next dreadnought, please?
Yeah, next dreadnought coming in. There you go.
All right, so he is in turn going to go... Maybe I can go here to bring the pain. Or maybe up here. Yeah, we'll bring the pain. There we go.
Okay.
And then finally, please pass over my command team.
There you go. Pop those two down and I'll pass you the last guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your command team going in somewhere.
Yeah, they're going there. He'll be in here. Sorry, Alex. I'm just going to shuffle it there to that side. And then the last individual.
Okay.
He's going to be in there. And they are in the thick of it.
Okay, so that's quite a dramatic bit of teleporting.
We've got to play hard because can't let you grab this from the jaws of the tigers. We've got to get this.
Okay.
See what happens.
So that is my movement complete.
Okay. So now we are looking at firing. These guys are in base-to-base contact.
So they can't fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So these guys won't have firing.
These guys aren't going to have firing because they've gone straight into a close combat phase. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So they're not going to get a second move. Yeah. Because it's going to go all the way through to close combat at the end of the second, after the second move.
Yep.
Okay.
But I've got a firing line here. I've got a firing line here. Firing line here.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That'll be Alex's cam, Alex's mic. So Alex, do you want to?
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Send itself off.
Okay, how's that? Ask him to check that and see what we've got. That could be the cause.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So now on to firing.
Yes.
Let's start here.
Well, I don't think they can see anything.
Yes, they can under here, no?
Have a look. There's a wall
there. Damn.
Look on the monitor.
That side there. Oh yes. Okay. I didn't know that was happening.
I did.
New mistake.
I thought you had some plan.
Yeah, I thought there was a tricky plan here.
Maybe there still is.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm going to think about that. Let's come in over here then.
Okay. So
radio like guys.
Audio's fixed.
okay,
Excellent.
perfect.
Right. So we have here first of all our missile chap.
Is he a heavy bolter?
Yes, I think he is. Hang on.
So we're going to be using
heavy bolter, yes.
This
heavy
chap
bolter, not missile. Sorry.
Here. Yep.
Heavy bolter.
So this chap
Even
here.
better.
Okay.
Targeting this squad here.
Okay. So you need to target one figure.
Yep. So it'll be, I guess, the guy closest to us.
Okay. So
range
this
of
chap
marks.
here who's in hard cover.
Yep.
It's
So
under 10 or is it over 10?
it is 13
Okay.
inches.
So I'm going to need to go to the wide cam or something because I need to be on the rules for a bit. Okay. Yeah. Go overhead and see what that looks like. Can we see what we're doing?
Or if
we
you pass me
bring
that
the,
camera, I can...
bring the camera round, bring the overhead round, and see how it looks. There you go. That's not too bad.
Does it need to come a little further?
Yeah, I think so. A little further wouldn't harm, because that'll get us right over.
Not too far because
Yeah,
the dice cam's covering. That'll do.
Yeah.
If you're doing
Okay,
that.
that's good. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So, you are firing with a heavy bolter at over 10 inches. Roll 2d6 before you do anything, because if it doesn't fire, it doesn't fire.
Okay.
So
7.
it fires. You needed a 9. I believe you are quite well trained.
Yes. So for the heavy bolter, we are veteran.
Yeah, that's got to be a +2.
I think that's this column here, isn't it? 2s.
Yes.
So that would be 8, 7, 9.
So you've rolled a 9, but you're in hard cover. So you were at -2. So
no luck.
So no luck.
Do I destroy the hardcover?
No.
It's got to
It's very hard.
All right. So firing with the other 4 then at that squad as
so
well.
you've got. Can you just check you've got bolt rifles with all of them? And is the commander a guardsman?
Yeah. So that team, the commander has a bolt pistol and power gloves, so he probably
Won't
his
be able
range?
to. That's
12,
10 inches,
10
I think.
inches. So they are 30.
Bolt pistol. No, max range 20 inches.
Okay, so he will be able to shoot. We've got bolt rifles and hand weapons with the rest of the team.
So bolt rifles need 8s. So you need 10s, but you're at +2. So you need 8s, but you need a
on D6s.
7 on 2d6.
2d6. Right, so I'm gonna have to roll for them individually.
So let's do them individually.
Yep. So first chap. Nope.
Missed.
Second chap.
Missed.
That's an 8.
So
We
2 and a-
needed.
Well,
So 6.
You
6.
get +2, but then -2 from the cover.
So you need to roll 8s.
Oh, just for this
Yeah,
guy here.
you need
Okay.
to roll 8s. Yeah,
Got you,
because
got
I've done
you,
the
got you,
modifiers.
got you.
Yeah. So one more. That's
Yep.
a hit. Okay.
That's all of them.
You got the commander to fire. So let's
Okay.
roll for this one. So he's hit this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You're on a power against power armor. So roll
These
one.
power armor as well, are they?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're on a high. Yeah, you're on a high.
So 3.
So 3 or more is okay. 1 dice, please.
1 dice.
Yep, 1d6.
6.
Hang on, that's the 6s. That's got 2 6s on it.
Yeah.
Oh, Simon!
Hang on a minute.
And plus, that should be on a D10.
Right, let's put that away. Right,
Well, you said you
we've
took
got
it
these.
out.
I think that's the first time you rolled that one, though. So.
Yeah, we've got these average dice that keep coming out. Right, we'll roll that again and see if you get him.
I don't know. I like that 6.
Yeah.
I mean, you roll another one.
No,
right?
1.
No, okay, so he's okay. Well, he's not because
Yeah,
he's
so
got
near miss.
he's near missed.
So he's
He's lay him down, and then you've got your commander who's going to shoot. He
Yep.
only needs to get a 7
On
okay?
2 dice.
On 2d6 to hit. No,
6.
he's missed as well.
No, just by 1.
Okay,
Right.
Are we playing Imperial Commander? Because nobody died on the first.
I know,
On
right?
the first
First
round of
arrow.
shooting. Well, hang on a minute.
I do get to shoot back. But
Yeah, you do get to shoot back, but
you got to do your sun guns.
yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah. So, do you want to shoot back now, or
No, do
No,
all
do
yours.
all of
Yeah.
yours. Go for it.
because I was going to say you've only got sort of 2 of them that can see that squad.
Yeah.
Right, sun gun then from our dreadnought coming this way. It's going to hit 3 of them.
No, he's going up. I think he's
Yeah,
going to
I'd do it if you do it from
like
cut
that.
through-
yeah.
cut
So
through
he's
the
going to get
structure.
2 of them.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got
And
2
they're
of them.
in heavy cover again. So
Okay.
first thing you need to do is roll 2d6 to see if it works.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So sun gun. It fails on a 5.
No, we've
So
got
you've
better than
hit. Okay. So now, can you get the range on it, please? Is it
that. So what is your range?
10 inches. Are you less than 10 inches?
Yes, 10 inches is back here.
I think this
Okay.
template I think is 8 inches.
Okay, so you need to get what training level are they?
So our dreadnoughts are guard.
Okay, so you've hit them both.
Mhm.
So roll 2d6.
Oh, big numbers.
Yeah, so
they're
they're
both-
damage for the both of them. Yeah.
They're both gone.
Okay, so they will get to shoot back. But
Yeah, you
Yeah,
may as
so-
well put them down there. Okay,
Yep.
they're definitely gone. Unless, hold on, because what we should do is leave them like that because they're actually pointing in a direction, and that's really important.
Okay.
Let's put some little red
Yep.
marks on them.
I've got a red one here as well. So that's one here. One red one there.
And one red one
There.
there.
And this guy's knocked down.
Yeah, and he's just
Well,
knocked
yeah,
down.
we'll
Just
just
leave
like
him
that.
knocked down. He
Yeah.
was
Yep.
facing that way, so
Yep.
he's in arc for those.
I think
Okay.
it's quite possible he might be sun gunned in
Yep.
a second anyway.
Second
so-
stun gun.
It won't reach him.
These three.
Okay,
So this one's already dead, but at least those two.
okay, go on then.
So two more
So
to clear out.
roll the dice and see if it works. And no,
4.
it doesn't work.
Damn it.
So does that mean he has to repair it like
Yes.
we did in the other one? Okay.
Okay, so I don't really want to have to do that, so I'm going to spend one of my reroll barrels.
Okay, go on then. And it's gone again.
Jeez Louise. Can
Yeah.
I get that 6 dice back? At least I
Okay,
can be
so
consistent.
I think you've got some other guns on there.
I have, yeah, and the same with this one down there.
So what
as
else
well.
have you got?
So we have heavy bolter and a power glove. So I
Okay,
can open
so
up now with
Roll with your heavy bolter at
So
this guy.
this guy.
Whoa!
There we go.
There we go.
So heavy bolter incoming. 6.
Six,
Yeah, I
okay.
needed an 8.
Heavy bolter.
Same as this guy over
Um,
here, right?
Yeah, but you're at short range, so you've rolled a
Okay.
6. You've got him. Okay, so you
this
need to
guy's
roll
now
one dice.
I'm guessing heavy bolter's power.
Yeah,
5.
yeah, he's gone.
There's another red.
Yeah, here's a red. I've got one.
There
Have
we
you
go.
got one?
I haven't got a red, I've got just a heart-shaped one.
Okay, there you go.
Lovely. All right. So this chap here needs to open up with his heavy bolter.
I don't
Because
know if
they've
he
both
can
got
see
heavy
anyone
bolter.
who
He's
isn't
gonna.
already
He's,
dead.
he's only going to be able to hit people who are dead.
Oh, okay, not this guy at the back.
Not really, no, because there's too much intervening terrain.
Right, okay.
He's not going to get line of sight on him.
That's cool. So that's shooting with the 2 dreadnoughts done.
Yeah.
That's shooting with this team
Yeah.
done. So then this team here, what can this team here see?
Nothing in arc.
Nothing in arc. Right.
What's the firing arc? Hold on, let's just check what the
So-
firing arc is.
I think you're quite right. I think there's defending terrain there. This guy's behind.
No,
the
no, no. Let's
barricade.
just check if it's 90 degree or if it's
if it's 90, you might be able to get some of
yeah.
those over there at long range.
no, if it's
90 would be-
180.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, sorry, yeah, if it's a 180 degree arc, but if it's a 90 degree firing arc, then maybe
Yeah,
not.
so 90 would put it like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So firing. Oh no, you've got a
I've got a
90
180.
degree of their facing. So what we're saying is we've got a
One.
180 degrees.
So they can see
Okay.
anything
So
that way.
they can see anything. They can see those guys up there. Yeah.
Right, let's open up on those, but they are at long range.
No, I
They're
wouldn't
at-
say it's long range.
They're at
I would-
14,
Yeah,
which is
a
not
bit
short.
harder.
Yeah. So
And they are going to be in cover because they're in an elevated place.
this guy can't shoot because he's a
Can we
flamer,
just
I
grab
presume.
one of these because I think you're going to have quite a problem with intervening terrain. Look.
Yeah.
So
So I just need to hit one of the squad, don't I? So he's
yeah,
the
but
most
but
revealed.
like they're in very much hard cover.
Yeah, okay. And they're
those-
elevated.
Those yeah,
That's fine.
So it's hard
And he's
cover.
a flamer, so he won't be able to shoot anyway.
That's right. Yeah.
So we've got one here that can shoot. Are you going to allow these 3?
Well, they've got to shoot through there.
I'd
squad.
say he could probably shoot the guy because up there.
Yeah.
Or this guy here.
No, you can't see that guy at all. Look. I can't put a.
Yeah, I can't see.
Yeah, but
I
I'd
can't
say
see
that
him that way. So
the
yeah,
captain
fine.
would probably go for the harder shot rather than the shot through.
He
all of
can
his friends.
he can see this guy.
So we'll go for a shot on him as well.
Okay, so roll that one first.
Okay, 2d6.
Yeah, roll 2d6 and see what you get.
No.
4. Now that's probably not a fail though.
It's a
That's
bolt
rifle.
that's probably a
Quite reliable,
miss.
aren't they?
Yeah, they're quite reliable.
Bolt
So
rifle.
that's a miss. Bolt pistol for the.
That's not.
Is that not
No.
the captain?
Where's the captain? Which
Oh.
one's that one?
He's got a power fist. I thought he was a
Oh
captain.
yeah, that is the captain.
Yeah, that is the
there's
captain.
Power fist. Yep.
Okay, but unfortunately, 4's not good enough.
No.
Okay, so I would
that would
say
be a
this
6,
guy
wouldn't it, with
is going to
+2?
shoot up there now.
Yep. Interesting. The captain is only a guard, whereas his troopers are veterans.
Guard is higher than veteran.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So. Oh, nice.
So
7. Up
a
to
7. You needed. Was it over 10 inches?
0. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
You
14.
needed an 8.
14.
You rolled a 7.
Oh, story of my life.
Yep. Unfortunately,
Okay.
you've fallen short there. Do you want to do your second move now? Oh no, you want to do your firing,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
you? Sorry.
Return back.
Crikey.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Obviously, he's going to return fire at the guy that killed him.
Yes.
Knocked him down.
Yeah.
So,
So this guy,
or was it? Well, the heavy
or was
guy?
it the heavy
I think it was
bolter?
the heavy-
Yeah, it's heavy
Go on
bolter.
then.
He'll go for the heavy bolter, won't he? 6. So I don't think.
So I think that's a miss. So a rifle, 0 to 10 is a 6.
Has he got a,
And you're over 6.
has he got a rifle? I think they've got bolt rifles.
Yeah, they've got bolt rifles.
Yeah, you're at 13.
Yeah, so that's a miss. Okay, so should we take him away?
He's knocked down.
He's near missed, right? He.
Yeah, he's going to go for that. I mean, it's a hard shot, but
No, it's not. It's easy.
You're
I mean,
elevated.
it's gonna be
You're
hard to kill
elevated.
it.
Yeah, it is going to be hard to kill it, but you know.
7.
Okay, so get your range, please. Just have a look at your
it
range.
should be within, it should be 8 inches.
Right, let's
so,
switch to the close-up cam for this.
because
Do you have
Okay.
the metal measuring stick there?
the plastic one.
Yeah, the measuring.
Yeah, sure.
We'll-
Here we
we'll
go.
just leave it on the table so we can get to it.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's,
Roaming live.
Okay, thank you. So what we're doing here is this chap who's been taken out by the sun gun because firing is simultaneous is now shooting back at the dreadnought just here. So you're going to roll to hit.
Yeah, well, that's what that was.
You've rolled a 7. And what was your range?
7.
So your range was under 10. So you needed a 6 to hit.
Okay.
So he's got dreadnought armor. You've got a high. Do you want to have a look on the chart over there? Look.
Yeah, high. Okay.
So you need a
side,
5 or
5,
6.
Okay.
A 6.
Now I'm going to double check.
Yeah.
The normal dice.
Okay. So is there anything within 5 inches of it?
No.
No, I think.
Because it's just blown up,
Personally
possibly.
put it so that it was out 5 inches out.
He might just be within 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to roll a dice because if you get a 5 or 6, this blows up, and then you have to see he takes a hit.
2.
No. So this is gone.
Damn.
Okay.
So
That was a good shot. Should we
Yeah.
get rid of the guy that you
Yeah.
shot with?
Yeah.
So that and the marker. Okay. Let me. Okay.
I'm sure we'll be needing it again.
Okay. Right.
Uh,
Next guy.
So would you say both of these guys can shoot?
Yeah.
him?
He's going to be. It's going to find it harder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot your own dude.
Well,
So
anyway.
bolt rifle it fails on a 3. If you're within 10 inches, you're going to hit on a 6. Go ahead.
So hit.
Dr. Vesuvius. Yay!
What the hell, Alex?
Okay. And so he shoots at it as well, does he?
I mean, he's.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Because nothing else is in arc.
yeah, but his gun's going to jam now.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Yeah, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but he hit. Go on, roll and see. I'm just
I
joking,
mean,
you see.
Fine.
Okay, is he gone?
So you've got to roll a d6 to see if he.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to make
Roll-
much difference, but
It,
Well,
because
might-
it's not going to hit anything.
Yeah.
They're
might-
over
it
5
might not.
away.
yep, it goes up. Right.
Big
can we
bada
put-
boom.
Can we put a marker on that, please? A measure on that. Now, what to do is extend it out and just measure how far away everybody is.
Yeah. So,
So-
it's only the guys basically they killed each other and then exploded and killed each other a second.
Yeah, just out of range.
out.
So hold on. What we're going to do is we're going to take the whole thing away and put a crater there.
Oh, okay.
Now, I have
Right.
a question. Why didn't you have those guys set up in the grain towers before?
So we've got some
So they could
craters
put
over
up
I
there.
here,
didn't have them before. I didn't
which
have
I'm
them
going to
last
grab
time.
one of.
Or
I need
maybe
a
it was
smaller one.
strategic
There we
thing
go.
to not put the thing that goes through inside
I've-
the thing
Ideal.
you're protecting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I
Here we
didn't have
go.
them last time.
Do you want to pop that in? And do you want to get your smoke as well?
And get these two guys gone.
And get those two guys, hand them back to me, Alex, and I will put them.
That was a
Out of the
very
way.
expensive round for me.
That was very expensive.
I mean, I'm still a bit bewildered that that actually happened. So, I mean, that helped. Right, so, but I've got, everybody can shoot, can't they? So,
Okay.
Except for the people in combat.
Yeah, people in combat can't shoot, and
Can
you've
I
got
shoot
to.
them
You can
in?
only shoot according to your firing arc. Remember?
yeah. So, can I shoot into combat?
No,
Okay. I'm not quite that chaotic.
no. Well, we're not playing those types of rules at the moment. We need to have a think. I mean, we're still finding our way with the game again, but
I think
we're
these
not.
two guys can probably shoot. And maybe him.
I don't think you'll be able to shoot with that guy because I don't think you'll be able to see. Okay, I think that the oil tank's going to be in the way.
Oh, this one,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll just try.
You can definitely shoot with.
But to be honest, Noel, he can actually see these two. That
Yeah,
one
but
and
I
that
think
one.
it's ambiguous. I think
They would be in hard cover.
yeah, these two guys here
Sure.
have got a definite chance.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to shoot
They're not
laser rifle,
good.
So your range is 14 on them.
I'm pretty sure 5 is going to
okay, laser rifle 14 is a miss.
And then the other one.
A 9 is probably a hit. Laser rifle at over 10 inches is a 6 to hit. So have you got rubbish troops? Are they regular?
I think these. So these are the jetpack guys. Which
Yeah.
are the ones? They're the border ones. Yeah, the border ones.
So
They're
just tell me if
standard.
they're regular. You know,
Standard.
conscript.
Are
They're
they-
conscript, so they're -1. But no, you've hit.
Oh,
No, the
okay.
commanders are regulars.
Yeah,
the
I need
rest
to
of them are
figure out which one's the
conscripts.
commander, but I haven't
Yeah.
done it yet.
Okay, so you've hit one guy, but you're a standard against power armor.
Oh, probably not in.
Standard against power armor. So standard. Where's standard? There.
Down here.
Power armor. Standard.
3 would knock me down. You've rolled a 4.
That's
So 4 is a
okay.
kill.
Okay. So it's this guy.
Mhm.
And I don't. I think. I mean, they're looking the right way, but there's too many people in the way. That's the commander, and he's he can't. Really
Is it they're
see.
facing the wrong way?
Well, he's not, but there's like troops in the way.
Yeah. Okay.
They're kind of not really looking
Okay.
that way. And he can see someone's head miles away. He's not even going to bother because he's looking the wrong way.
Okay. Right. Do you
All
want to go ahead and do
My second move.
second move?
Yep. Sorry, Alex. So these guys here are going to run into combat around the side.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because they can't go in that way. So.
They can go in that way.
Oh, well, in that.
It doesn't make much difference. I would just
They
just
are
put
going
them in.
that way.
I would just put them in. Are they going into combat?
They are going
I
into
would-
combat.
Well, I wouldn't.
I
I wouldn't
do-
try and put them in that way
Yeah.
because you're not going to reach because
Yeah.
your hand's not long enough.
We can say
Correct.
they ran that way, but just move them the other way.
Yeah.
All right.
So they can reach. They can certainly reach close combat down
Yep,
there.
They're going
Okay.
into combat. We've
Okay.
got combat here,
Yeah.
and we've got these guys here, which
Okay.
are only able to move 6. Is that correct? Or it's open. This is considered open,
That's open.
so they can move
it's,
12.
6 open. 12
Always on the
road.
Yeah.
Oh, right. These are not. This is not
It's
Yeah,
open.
so-
running
they were
down.
flat.
You got to run down the stairs. It's
So
awkward.
6.
So it's be bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I want to do that? Yeah. Let's do.
You sure?
Yes.
Vesuvius saying everything's coming up Slanesh.
Yes. Let's move to the bottom of the stairs.
It's certainly
far.
been a good first round. Getting rid of those two
Yeah,
dreadnoughts
I mean,
is
I was.
was not what I
That's why I put
expected.
these guys here, but I wasn't expecting the normal guys with the normal guns to do the job that the other guys
No.
did, so they didn't get to shoot.
Okay.
So you've got one objective over there.
In fact, Noel, I've changed my mind with those guys over there.
Yeah.
They've done what they want to do, so they're going to step into the teleporters.
Okay. So they're teleporting out.
They are, yeah.
Okay. There you go. They're out. Okay.
And these guys are in combat, so that is everyone moved because
Okay.
you know you've killed my 2 dreadnoughts.
Okay. Right. Let's do the combat.
Yep.
Who do you want to do first?
I want to do this one up the top first. If you've got the
Okay.
roaming camera.
Do you want to start with? Yeah. Do you want to switch? Do you want to go on overhead? What do you want to do, Simon?
We're on overhead now,
because
but
it's giving us a view of the back of the building and
roaming
Okay.
camera might be quite nice to see how.
unless you want the roaming cam to
Yeah.
get in a bit
Just
closer.
let's just. Ooh, what's that?
Okay.
So
Brilliant.
Right, roaming camera.
okay.
So
So
we've got
let's
here our
start
3
with your
characters.
commander. Point him out. You chat with the green sword.
So this is our commander
is.
here. Yeah, and he's got 2 people. He's in base to base
Okay.
contact
So
with.
which one are you going to shoot at? Well, I mean, you're going to fight. So you're going to fight one of them.
Yeah. So maybe I want to start with this dude here first then, because he's only in combat with one of them.
Okay. Go
so
on
I'm
then.
going to start with him.
Okay.
Now he is the captain of the.
He's the bodyguard.
Yeah, he's the captain guard.
Yeah.
So bolt rifle, bolt pistol, grenades, hand weapon, and I don't know what an ADV is.
Advanced grenade.
Advanced grenade. Okay.
So he can, because he's in because he's in base contact. He is going to. You both roll a d10.
Great.
Okay. So go ahead. Have you got your melee?
Where did the other D10 go? You holding it, right? Okay.
What was your? Have we got a dice cam on this roaming camera? Yes, we do.
We do.
Okay. So
Okay.
what's your melee on that guy?
Melee is this column here, isn't it?
Yeah.
14
for the?
for the captain guard is not 14. Yes, 14, correct. Am I
So
reading
the
that
top
rightly?
guy is 22.
Yeah, which is our captain here,
Then
our
then
hero
it's,
here.
yeah. Then it's 14.
Yeah, so 14.
So pretty tough.
Okay. Right.
So I'm on 8, so I don't.
So I'm on 22.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
So he is dead.
Yep.
This guy's dead. So he's coming off.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll then move to our leader.
No. Now you roll here. Roll a 5 or 6 on a d6. No.
4.
So he's done.
Okay.
So leader
So a leader is now
against the tech thrall.
text for all fighting.
This is going to be bad.
I don't think I can.
Just
Wait,
roll.
you get plus 21. So.
No, you've got him. Okay,
22.
take tech thrall off. Okay, hand him over. Go ahead. Right, now you need to roll again.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
A 6.
So now he can move or fire.
What has he got? He has
Bolt pistol.
bolt pistol and power sword, no
Yeah.
grenades. Otherwise, he could lob a grenade, couldn't he? He's going to just move in and just attack the next
Tech thrall. Okay, go ahead.
Did you take them?
6.
Where's the other one you took off?
Oh, I've moved him.
They've moved when they've done already.
Well, I beat you on the dice, but.
No, he's gone. Right, roll a d6. No,
4.
so he's done. So chaplain.
So now it's the chaplain who
Is
proximity
not in
wise,
base to base contact,
he's not.
but he's within 5 inches. So if you roll a 5 or 6 on a d6, you can.
That's a 1.
Okay. So in actual fact, he could have shot
Okay.
because he's not. Okay. So we're going to let you shoot
All right.
one of the guys.
So he's going to go after this chap who's elevated because it's an obvious target in his front arc.
The other guy was right in front though.
The enemy.
Yeah, the enemy that you just killed was
Right.
right in front. So you're going to have
So
to
even though
choose
he's
this guy or
elevated.
this guy.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's go for this guy who's elevated.
Okay.
All right. 2d6.
I agree he was elevated, but I think you might have hit.
That's butchery. That is.
Yeah.
Finally,
Okay.
some action.
Right. So you need to roll a d6 against. So which guy were you shooting?
So
This
power
guy.
armor chap.
Okay.
So that's the chaplain marine. who
What did he have?
has,
He must have had a bolt pistol.
Yeah. So he has a bolt rifle. No, apologies. Yes. No, a bolt rifle and a power sword.
Okay. So go ahead.
That's a 3.
Okay. A 3 versus.
High.
So high. So is it a K?
Yeah.
It is a K.
Okay. Pop him right round the way there. Okay.
All right. And that's the combat with these 3 complete.
That is, as far as I know, the
Okay.
combat with those 3.
So
complete.
we'll move on to our squad who's trying to clear out underneath the platform.
Okay. go ahead.
So-
So we're
I've
going to
got-
move this camera around there.
I've
Can
got
you
4 chaps.
show them what's going on around there?
Yep. So this is for everyone to just orientate and see what's happening.
You can look on the screen of the camera.
There we go.
Okay, there you go. So you've got a 4 Space Marines under there in base-to-base contact with 4 of the whatever they are, Astra Militarum. Okay, who've been converted to the other side, as it were.
Yeah. I can't hold.
Okay, let me go around and hold the camera from the other side. Okay, hang on a sec.
Oh, there you go.
It's all right. I can get by.
I think we've got it.
You sure?
We've got it. Yeah.
Okay.
We've got it.
Okay. Right. Don't knock it over. Don't knock it over.
Okay.
Okay. So first guy.
Left to right or right to left?
So we'll just do that.
So
You need D10s, guys.
We've got a captain down there with a power fist.
Okay, go ahead.
So
you need your D10s.
That's a 2. It's a 6.
I think you've probably got him because you've got a much higher.
Yeah. That's the power. That's the flamer squad. So yeah, I'm on a bonus of which column is it? It's one of these columns.
Last one.
3.
No, the last one.
13.
Yes.
Yeah, so you get +10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you've got him. So
all right.
So
that's
take him out.
Here.
Roll a D6. See if you can go again.
Yeah. No.
No. Okay. Next guy.
All right.
So under there, I do have a leader under there, but I don't know which one you'll find.
What does he look like?
He's got a.
He's got 2 guns. I believe.
Yeah, that's right. He's got a yellow, kind of yellow shoulder armor
With striped
with
tigers on.
kind of tiger.
Yeah, he's right at the back.
Right. Okay. Great.
So
Great
the next chap
positioning. Yeah.
The next chap is just a normal guard with bolt rifle.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's a
And
10.
hand weapon. So you've got a 10. You can't win.
Yeah, unless you've got.
Okay. So grab the guy out. Roll a D6.
Nope.
No. Okay. Next D10.
So this guy's the flame guy.
Okay,
How does
so
flame guy work in combat?
Well, is he in base to base contact?
He is,
So he's in base to base contact, so he's going to use his hand weapon.
Okay.
If he then rolls a 5 or 6, he can fire the flamer into the unit.
Which is what?
Which is
I'd
kind
like
of
to
what you
do.
want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll your D10 to see if you win, which you probably will.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Easily. Okay.
that
So
clears
grab the
chap
guy
in
out.
front of him.
Now you need to roll your D6 and get a 5 or 6 so you can fire your flamer. Yes.
There it is.
There you go. Right then. So
I don't know.
We're going to be hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys.
you can get about 5 guys, yeah?
5 guys.
Okay, so roll 2d6 to see if the flamer fires.
Yes.
So
Sure?
yeah, you got an
Yes.
11. Okay,
Finally.
So
getting
all you
some decent
need
dice.
is 4s. So go ahead and roll.
5 dice.
Roll 2d6 and roll. How
Are
many
you going
guys
to
are you
count?
hitting?
5.
Yeah, go ahead.
First one.
1. Yep, that's a hit.
Second one.
That's a
Yep.
hit.
2 hits. Third one.
Sorry, I'll roll that once again.
It's a hit.
Fourth one.
Hit.
And the last one.
Yep. Hit.
Yeah, so that's all of them
So
dead.
your armor. Hang on, they're not all dead.
Oh, that's a shame.
They are all in armor, and they have been hit by a high. So you need to roll 5d6. Any ones are near misses. So
Okay.
roll 5d6 all in one go.
So I've only got 4.
Okay.
We got some.
Oh no, let's just roll 4 and one more. Let's not risk it with the dodgy
Yeah.
the dodgy average dice.
You end up rolling 18 on one dice.
Yeah.
Huh?
So they're all gone, and roll one more.
more.
No,
Yep.
they're all gone.
They're all
So
gone.
you can pick 5
Oh,
guys out of there.
Yeah, so I'm going to just move these back a minute because we'll need the last one in combat.
You all right? Oh dear.
I can't get into the chat window, so I'm going to have to go onto that.
Yeah, fine. Just let them know what's happened. That's probably because the batteries run out. Okay.
On the screen, there's a little yes, no box.
Where? Oh yeah.
4.
Right, now try.
Oh, your leader was in there.
And try
5.
He's not
try typing.
very good.
Yeah, your leader got cooked. Your leader was in that group of 5.
That's
And I've
fine.
got one more combat left to do, which is.
Oh no, you've got to roll a 5 or 6 and see if you're going to do anything with the flamer guy.
Oh yes, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, come on, 6s. There it is.
Okay, so now what you're going to do?
So he's going to. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over on this side, 6 over on this side.
So you're going to try and hose them down
I'm
with
going
the
to be
flamer
holding
as well.
them down as well. So yeah.
So how many of them are you likely to be able to get?
I'm just going to have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, because this guy at the
Okay.
front is just too far forward.
Okay, go ahead.
4 of them.
So roll 2d6 and see if the flamer misfires.
God, flamer, please don't misfire.
And the flamer has not misfired because the
thank
flamer
goodness.
misfires on a 5.
Okay, that's good.
Okay,
So
so
now we're
now
gonna
you
head
need
through.
4s to hit.
You
so
ready to
you
count?
count your.
So 4
So-
in this over here.
So 1 is hit, 2 is hit, 3 is hit, and 4 is hit. So now you need to roll 4d6
Mm-hmm.
and highs versus AI.
So one,
So
no more than ones again.
ones will be a near miss. They're all gone.
Gone.
They're both cheated on a 1.
Yeah.
They're like, nope.
2. Move these tigers out of the way again. 3.
There's one more
4.
in there.
Okay.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 chaps left
I can't.
underneath there.
I don't want to grind the paint off them. There we go.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Over.
So
just gonna
now
stand here
you're going to
like
roll
this.
for the flamer guy, and you're going to see if he can move again, or he can fire again from where he is. He
Sure.
can't
He might
move and fire. He can move into combat or he can fire.
No,
he
he's
can't.
finished.
So last guy,
So last chap is in hand-to-hand combat.
go and roll your d10s, please.
Oh, you might be able to beat this.
I don't think I can. So I get, I think, +3 or 4.
I don't think you do because I think your
Oh, hang on. Yeah, the other guys he's putting minuses.
is at -1.
The other guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed.
So those are the other chaps as well to come off.
Are these all dead? Are they?
They're all dead as well.
There we
Okay.
go.
All right, that was a little bit
Congratulations,
more
you killed my
successful.
most useless troops.
So is that another one to come off? Is that another one to come off?
Is that the one in melee? Yeah.
That's the one here
Okay,
in melee.
right.
So that's what comes off. So roll
Okay.
a d6 now to see if I continue.
Carry on. Yeah. No.
No, he stops where he
Okay.
is.
So that's
So
that.
you literally have 3 guys left underneath there.
Okay.
Stand him up.
Right.
That's
So
fine.
let's what are we going to do? We're going to do any? Have we got any more shooting? Let's get that camera back up here.
Yep.
And
So did Simon,
Oh,
you want to flick over so
still
we
on
can
it.
show them
I'm on, yeah.
show them what's underneath there? So
Yeah.
this is the result of the shooting. We've got
yeah, we've been on that
3
camera.
enemies.
I think we've
So-
just seen you pick all the men out from under there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I enjoy the victory, but yeah,
It's
it's gonna be short-lived. It's going to be short-lived. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. It's going to be short-lived, so I might as well enjoy it whilst it's happening.
Okay,
'Cause,
so
it's going to be Alex's turn next. It's going to be brutal.
you've done some shooting.
So I've done the combats, I've
Yeah.
done my moves, I've done my shooting.
We've done all the
It's
close combat. Yeah.
Now the end of my turn.
Right.
Now,
okay.
just a question for you. At
Yes.
what point do we roll for loyalty? To try and
At the
persuade-
start of Alex's move.
Excellent. Okay, Alex.
Dr. Vesuvius, it's certainly true to the law of what Marines versus humans is like.
Yes,
Very much so.
very much so. It's the Marines have dealt with them very quickly.
Okay, so my
Okay,
move.
so you before you move,
Mhm.
you've got 3
loyalty.
chances to affect
But it has
loyalty.
To come from a leader.
It has to come from one of your leaders,
it
and the target has to be only 10 inches away. So anyone who's got leadership ability. So your figures with leadership ability are,
Yeah, I
um,
just killed one of them.
yep, you killed one of them. The other guy is over there. The other guy is there.
And then
and your hero. So your main leader. Who's this guy here? This sergeant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these guys, I'm guessing.
So they're a squad, and their leader, which is my captain, is a fanatic. So he's not going to convert.
So, yeah, that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, and he's just
so your leader's fanatic, your chaplain's fanatic, I think.
No, those two are just listed as heroes.
Okay.
But I'm assuming because
they're still going to be very difficult. Yeah. So, is there anybody
within 10?
Can I try to do one of the leaders? Not leaders, but I can't do him. But can I try one of the other two? It'll be like a.
Oh, he's treating them as a squad.
They're behaving as a squad because that's how I teleported them in.
Yeah.
I'll just have to blow them up then.
Okay. Right, you're going to do your move.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex, go ahead and do your move.
What is near missed?
He doesn't do anything until after the firing. After the firing, he stands up. Okay.
Okay, these guys are going to move, so I can.
So what are we doing here? Just talk us through what you're doing.
These guys are repositioning so that I can get shots off. Can he kind of clamber up over to here?
Well, bear in mind he's only got a what is difficult ground for move. I can't quite read. You see
this one here?
Yeah. Is it
difficult.
Power armor difficult
4?
Yeah. There you go. That's where you can get to.
Right, now he's got a missile launcher. Does he have?
Are you sure?
Yeah, he is one of these two.
Okay.
HV troops. Had 2 of them. One's dead.
Okay.
So got missile launcher.
Okay.
So can he do a blast or?
He can do a blast.
Can he also do a single higher damage shot?
Yes, he can. Yeah, but at -2.
Okay. And where's the blast token?
It's big.
But I could effectively hit all 3.
Yes, you could.
I think it's probably.
Which is a standard though.
Yeah, and they're all in. Well, the dreadnought one.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, the leader's in dreadnought. The other 2 are in
captain.
power.
Yeah.
So and you're on standard. So standard's not going to do much against dreadnought.
Yeah. I mean, if I did a single high damage shot, would it be power? Or would
Yes,
it be high? Okay.
power. But you're at -2 to hit.
Yeah, I'm super close, and I have rerolls.
Yep. And you've got the luck of the dice at the moment.
Oh, did you jinx me now?
Yeah.
Say it again. Say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again.
And you've got the luck of the dice, Chris, as well.
It's only just come. It's only just come. I lost it earlier with those damn
I'm
dreadnoughts.
not going to shoot just yet anyway. So.
Okay.
And this guy is going to clamber up the side.
Okay. So he's going to be there.
And they're basically going to open fire as best we can.
Wow, we knew this was going to be a butchery.
Okay.
So these is dropping down here going to be difficult terrain?
It is for if you're in power armor.
So move you down to 4.
So well, open. Sorry, if you're coming down, difficult going up.
Okay.
Yeah. So like here, I let you go to the bottom of the steps, for example, which is a bit more than 6 inches, but you're going down, so it's easy. Yeah.
Also, the models wouldn't stay on the
No,
stairs.
exactly. which we had to be, you know.
Does he have any other gun?
Well, no, in theory, we didn't make that move in the end, or we teleported them out.
No,
Anyway,
exactly.
I'll do that in a second. So the demonet.
Just stay there, Alex.
No,
You're
the
holding the
demonet is
objective.
gonna-
It's great.
Yeah,
So what are we doing here?
Well, guys, so my demonets are going to move. Is this is just counted as
This is
standard?
road. Yeah.
Right, okay. So is that 12 inches then for a demonet? Because they're not in any armor.
They're light armor. I think they're light armor. I'll check on your roster.
Yeah, I think
Demonettes are 12.64.
Okay.
They're effectively armored infantry. 12.64.
Yeah, they're going to have a little bit of a charge
Mm.
around here.
Okay.
Oh, that's not doing it.
Okay.
These jetpack guys are going to jetpack over to here.
Okay, can they see where they're landing?
Some of them can, some of them can't.
Okay, we'll move the ones who can see, and then we'll move the others, and we'll see what happens to them.
Yeah. I'm going to make sure they're facing correct way when they get where they're going.
And keeping them within
Yeah,
unit
they've got to keep-
coherency, yeah?
So are they two
Perfect.
separate squads or are they a single
No,
squad?
They're all one
I'm
squad.
still moving them, so they
Yeah,
can-
they're all one squad, so he's going to...
And what's the coherency? No,
5 inches,
5 inches.
I think. So it's quite generous. It's not the 2 inches of the Warhammer of old, which you know,
Just be
in
careful
the
what's that
context
distance there.
in
Yeah,
the
you're just at 5
context
there.
I've got those off again.
in the context of this game, as Dr. Vesuvius told me in an email, do you want to switch to roaming? People forget burst weapons, and that's how you basically forced that draw with your burst weapons.
Yeah, I took full advantage of that.
And Alex just didn't have his men spread out enough.
I didn't have anywhere to
Well, I did
And-
that on purpose. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really tied you
Right, so
in
there's going
to
to be 2 who are going to
be out of.
Okay,
outside
so
the site. They're coming.
can you switch to overhead while I just look up the rules? Thank you.
So I'll lie them down. And see
Right.
if they make where
So
they're going.
moving as a jetpack equipped troop.
So they couldn't see where they.
They
were
can't
jetpacking
see
to.
where they're going to. So armored 11 or more and they're dead.
11 or more, or they're dead, or
Yeah.
11 or less.
2d6. No, 11 or more and they're dead.
So for the one.
So anything below that, they're okay.
Yeah. So a 9, he's okay, and the other
So
guy.
that's this dude here, is it?
Well, I'll do that one now.
Okay. So this guy can stand up
Just one thing though, Alex. Where were they?
here.
Okay. So that's the jump arc. So could they jump over that?
Oh, I didn't know about all that. So can they can just run on foot, can't
They can run on foot. So I think they're going to have to run on foot.
So they're going to be back here somewhere, are they?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going to run around.
Oh, okay. So one there and what, the other one here?
behind. Yeah, and then you're going to have to just jiggle everything for your 5-inch coherency.
So your
All
5
right.
inch is
Sorry
gonna
about
need
that. I
someone
should have
there.
mentioned that. They don't get to. There's
Yeah, they
a
didn't go.
there's an arc,
Okay.
a jump arc. Okay.
That's them. These guys are going to easily move over to there.
That's why I didn't want to set them up on that side, my assault guys.
Because you knew this was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so you said I can drop down here as just a standard, but then going back up again. Would
Yeah.
be,
Well, it'll be open
right.
rather than road.
Okay.
Okay.
So just as a clarity in game,
Yeah.
are we saying that those guys are there or the other side where I said they wanted to go under?
You can say they're the other side.
Okay. So Alex, just so you're aware,
Yeah.
they're at the other side, so you couldn't technically see them to shoot from here. We put them that side so that we could do the combat.
Well, it depends on what guns they've got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Let me have a look.
They do have the range to move further.
Yeah, that's what you might need to do.
Yeah, I think you'll need to drop down onto that platform if you want to shoot at them. Okay.
Because they would be at the back.
They are going to be behind your guys, so
Yeah.
they're going to be at the very least in soft cover, if not hard cover. Let me come past you before you come down here. Okay, there you go.
So just the clarity for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
audience to allow us to sort of just be able to get in there and move the miniatures. We did it on that side of the structure, but it's actually they've come in.
They're on
underneath
the other
gantry
side of the. They're on the other side of the thing. Yeah. So they're going to effectively be in hard cover because that's quite a difficult shot.
Yeah.
They're not in combat with your men,
Yeah, but I mean,
But-
my men are going to.
but your men are effectively giving them hard cover.
I'm
Well,
literally
so-
trying to flush the rats out.
That's
the sewer.
right. Yeah.
So if my men were to come out from where they are, they'd have to go this way. Otherwise,
Then they'd be in soft cover.
well, I mean, so I
But
don't
you
want-
can move your men.
Yeah, that's
So,
what I'm
so
saying.
in
Yeah.
theory, your men can move this way without
Yeah.
impacting these because they're not there.
Correct.
They're
Yeah,
over
you
here.
can just move.
Which is
You
what
can
they're
move.
gonna be doing, 'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely right. Yeah.
You got one more in there.
Yeah.
Move my
Right. Let's
soldiers
go
back if you
back
need to.
to our roaming cam because this is quite a tricky piece of
Yeah.
a tricky piece of movement. Do you want to take that and just
Yeah.
show us
So,
what
Just what's
going
happening
on
here.
down
These,
here?
these
So should we push
troops,
these guys
yeah.
in a little bit?
Yeah, those guys are in soft cover under there because they're partially
And
obscured.
these guys were kind of sort of
yeah,
here.
so they'll be there.
So if I do their movement, they are in light armor, I believe?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Okay, so they're just gonna run.
No, they're armored infantry,
Oh, okay.
so they move 864.
8 okay,
So
Yeah,
Alex
so
is
this
just evacuating them.
well, they're going to turn around and have a few pot shots.
Or I don't know, you're going to have to roll to see if they stay or not because they've taken more than half damage. Is that correct?
Well, that's for the entire
That's
army.
the whole-
That's the entire army. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're good then.
And I think these guys move 12?
They did.
So
The
they
ones that ran, the other ones did 20 because they.
okay. So the other guys don't move 12, they move 8 because they're in armor.
Okay, so they'll come back a bit then.
I'll pick it back 4 inches.
Yeah.
It's important, and you'll have to bother with all your
Coherency rolls.
coherency stuff.
Which is-
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
you only need to move one guy back probably. Yeah, there you go. No problem. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So-
Done, they're done. I haven't done these guys just
No.
yet. So he's in. Is he in power armor or is he in?
He is in
Show us the mini,
dreadnought
Alex.
armor.
Very cool mini.
So that's on open. That is.
So that's not too bad on open. So you're an 843 for dreadnought.
So what are you going to do?
No, they're not going to do that. They're going
That's it. Stand
to.
on your head.
And they 12 on road.
No, 843
Oh, 8, 4, okay, so they're gonna-
dreadnought.
Yep.
Yep, 843.
So here he's going to move a little bit.
That's it. Stand on your hill, Alex.
He's just out of range at the moment.
Okay.
What he wants to do. Guys over there, and these guys.
So those are your tech thralls.
Yep.
They are also armoured infantry. They are 864.
So they're heading this way.
Okay.
Right, I think that is all the movement.
Should we do some firing?
Before I do that, so because I'm within melee range, I can still shoot. But then when it's second move, they get to roll to see if they want to go into melee or run away. Is that right?
Yeah.
But they're not in base to base, so they can still shoot.
But they haven't got assault weapons. So in the close combat
they
phase,
just have to leg it.
they're going to probably want to leg it.
Yep.
If you haven't destroyed them all at that point.
Yeah, which is unlikely, but
But potential.
yeah, it could happen.
Because, you
Considering
know,
you did it with my dreadnoughts.
let's face it, you know.
Okay, so let's start with the shooting over
Yep.
there. So I'll start with the big shot.
Okay, go on then.
So,
So we're shooting down here, are we? So
Yeah.
what are we doing? A standard here
Yep.
missile
Yep.
from this guy.
Yep.
Okay.
to
Roll
see if it
2d6
jams.
to see if it works.
Dice scam is coming.
Ooh, so
That's
it's
not looking
gonna
good.
hit, but I do have 2 rerolls.
Yeah.
I'll
So let's
most
have a look.
likely be using one.
Okay. So a missile launcher, it actually fails on a 3, so it's not jammed, but you've
Right.
missed.
So if they miss with a missile, just nothing happens.
Nothing
Doesn't
happens. There's no scatter dice. It's just you know, it
scatter.
missed.
I'm gonna do a reroll.
Okay, go on then. One of your re-rolls in,
Yep.
and go ahead.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, so now you're going to roll to hit for each. Oh no, it's you've hit all of them with a standard. Sorry. So the guards guy. let's start with him.
Yeah.
You've rolled a standard, and he's power armor, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think
you're
it's
a
five,
4,
isn't it?
5, or 6, and he's gone. So he's gone. So we want a red marker on him, please. I've got this little orange heart.
I've got red markers here as well.
Okay, orange.
I've asked for name checks for the chat. Can we just get a name check from Dr. Vesuvius, who's currently contributing?
Of course. So
Oh no, you haven't hit the other one yet.
There are other viewers,
I
but
hope
Yeah.
everyone's a bit shy tonight.
everyone's a bit shy,
Yeah.
right? Well, Dr.
Nearly
Vesuvius
come up to the
is an absolute legend because he's put this Emperor's Children army together as he has for the other elements of the campaign.
No.
And-
He's no legend. He's a traitor. No
Well,
way.
I think he's
That's why
absolutely
he's a
he's a
legend,
legend,
because
and he
he's a
might have just done enough to give Alex the victory here. So let's see. And obviously Alex's roles have made a difference. But thank you very much, Dr.
Yeah,
Vesuvius,
Yeah,
for
thank you.
helping us make the campaign a little bit more special.
So I'm going to try
so
his.
So this is dreadnought armor.
I'm going to leave him till last.
Yeah.
So this is
So I'm going to try him, which is
power armor.
5 or 6, I think. Well, I don't
So
know.
power armor.
Not
No,
enough.
fluffed
No,
it.
that's nothing. No effect. Okay.
Dreadnought.
So you're a standard. Okay. So a 3 is a near miss. A 4, 5, or 6 is a K.
Okay.
Sorry, no. For a
No,
dreadnought,
Yeah, dreadnought.
you've
I
a
need a
6. You need a 6.
Which is why I should have rolled him first, but we'll see what we can do. No. So is that Nim? No.
That's
That's no effect.
Yeah, okay. I could re-roll that, but it's not.
So here's a question for you, Noel.
Mhm.
Can I spend a barrel to force him to re-roll if he got
No,
a
because I
really
would have
good
done
shot?
that when you blew stuff up over there.
No.
Got to ask.
Yeah. Okay, so that's him done.
All right, so this area complete.
No,
No,
no.
no.
That's just one guy done.
Oh, okay.
There was another rocket launcher there, but you shot him
I
in
know.
the
Yeah, I
back.
spot him, and I was like, okay, he's got to
right,
go.
So these two are gonna. Well, he's gonna shoot him. I think they've got bolt rifles.
So who's going to shoot?
He's gonna shoot
Him?
Him. Yeah. Yeah, I believe I've got a bolt rifle.
Dreadnought
Okay.
armor.
So yeah, bolt rifle. Go ahead. 2 dice. That's a hit.
Ooh.
That's I mean, a bolt rifle at that range is a 6.
But that is.
High on dreadnought is a K.
Is that a kill, is it?
Yep.
So that's another red dot.
That's your commander.
It is my commander, yeah.
Then he's just gonna shoot him.
Okay, go ahead. 2 Ds. It's a
Okay.
7. Okay, so you needed a 6 because you're at point blank range. Have you got any?
I think he's got +2.
Yeah, I think he has as well. Yep. So that's a hit. So you roll D6.
Probably nothing.
So that's a high against power armor is a K.
So this is what it's like to use big guns.
Yeah, that is what it's like to use big guns.
I've only really shot like laser.
I know, and that's what happens.
I mean, I suppose the other 3 would be shooting anyway,
Well,
but they're dead. But
they're all gone, so it's not going to make any difference. You can just forget rolling anymore. Do you want to do your return fire here?
Definitely.
Let's just get it out the way. Okay, come on, give me the cam, and I'll help you with it. So, what have we got?
So we've got here our guard captain.
And what's he going to shoot? What's his target going to be?
So he's going to be shooting at the
the
guy
missile
who
launcher,
chucked
yep.
the missile at him, of course.
Okay, go ahead. So roll 2d6.
7.
So 7 is going to be a hit because that's with a
Excellent.
bolt rifle. Yeah.
Yep.
he's not in any cover.
No. So that's definitely a hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything else with that?
I just need to roll a
Damage.
d6 now and see what happens.
3+, I think.
A 1.
Not
So
gonna happen.
high versus a power armor is a no effect.
So do I want to re-roll that? That's the question, because that's a brutal weapon. Yes. Let's spend my re-roll to
Okay.
re-roll that dice.
Go ahead.
5.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
So
Excellent.
let's take him away.
Yeah, he can go as well because he shot.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Let's pop him to one
Okay,
side.
So now it'll be the leader.
Yep. with his bolt pistol.
Against the other leader.
Yeah, go ahead.
7.
Probably
That's
gonna
going to be a hit, I
Yep.
think. Let me just check. Bolt pistol. Yeah, you needed a 5.
That's a 3.
3. So
hit.
a
Yeah,
high versus
Power.
power armor
That's a kill.
is a kill. Yeah.
So he's gone as well.
Yep.
he didn't even shoot.
So there we go. That's also that chap gone.
Okay.
All right. And then the chaplain.
Okay, go ahead. What's he got?
He'll be up against this guy here, and he'll be shooting with a bolt rifle.
I think the chaplain's out of arc on that guy.
90 degrees.
Yeah. So
Shoulder,
if you look
on
at his
shoulders.
look at his 2 feet.
Yeah.
That's
He's
Those
just kind of
2
behind
feet
him.
are like that. What's your call on that?
I mean, you could just shoot him.
Yeah, I could shoot
They're
him.
basically the same troops.
they've
Sure,
got the
I'll
same.
shoot him.
Okay, doesn't
Yeah.
matter then.
All right. Yes,
It's a hit. Roll
And
1d6.
these 3 pluses of kill.
that's a 2.
No effect.
Damn.
Okay. He's gone.
Gone.
Okay.
Right. That's some of the most brutal
Yeah.
shooting I've ever seen in Imperial Commander. Ever.
I was
In the whole of my
expecting
life.
maybe to get
That wasn't
those.
done with sun guns, yeah?
No, you took those out really early. They were a bit of a wet squib this game.
There's still one sun gun.
What are you
on the
doing
road.
next, though? Come on.
Next, D3. They're just going to have pot shots at the guys they're running away from.
Okay. So, can you come in and look at your Marines?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at the guys. I think
Yeah.
are you at 10 inches?
It depends on where they
So they-
actually are.
Well, they were at the back
They
of
were
the
at the
shed.
back, yeah.
So I'm going to say it's
Yeah.
probably 10.
Yeah. So 10 put 11 is there.
Okay, they're definitely over. But they've got laser rifles, yeah?
Yeah.
So you need 6s. But are you conscripts?
These
Or are they worse? You are.
the top conscripts.
Yep, so you're at -1. So you need rifle. So you need 9s. No, you need 7s.
Yes, I've got 6.
Okay, it's a miss.
Second one, 6 as well, missed.
Okay. Third
And
one.
the last one,
Oh, 7.
just hit.
Okay, roll 1d6.
He needs like a 6 or something, I think.
So that was a standard versus a power armor.
So a near miss.
That's a near miss on one guy.
So one guy
Okay.
lied down.
So do you want to do your return fire straight away? Just
Yep.
there.
So
okay?
can I shoot with all of them or only the ones that received shots? at
Oh,
them?
all of them.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 because you killed
Yeah.
one. So it's
Okay,
4
so
guys.
go ahead.
So first
So-
one.
Get the roam around so we can see underneath.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's just pop it round. So
How's that?
That's it. Yeah, that'll do.
we've got 4 Marines under there, have we? Can we see them on the screen?
Yeah.
Just slide it over. That's it. Yeah, perfect.
How's
Okay.
that? Yeah. So one of them's lying down.
Okay, because he got near missed.
Yep.
So you
So I've
need.
got a
So
5.
what's your range? Is it 11? It's about the same
Yeah,
range, isn't
yeah,
it?
it'd be exactly the same.
So a bolt rifle at an 11 is an 8, but I think you've got a bonus, haven't you? I think you must have at least a +2.
So I'm a veteran. Yeah, +2.
Yeah, so I think you need 6s.
So that was a 5. So that's a miss.
Okay,
So second chap,
So second one,
that's a
Definitely
hit.
hit.
definitely.
Okay,
Third one,
yeah.
that's a hit. Now
Yeah.
the fourth one is a flame guy.
Okay, I think he's out of range.
so
yeah.
he can't shoot.
Let me just check. Flamer.
we know we're at
Max
11.
range is 7.5 inches.
Yeah, so no, he is out of range.
perhaps have a pistol. as well.
Let's have a
Or
look.
just-
No, he has a flamer and a hand weapon.
But yeah, okay,
Yeah, he might
yeah.
have a sidearm.
okay.
Yeah, no,
No.
he doesn't.
Okay, so you got to do the damage for those
2.
3.
Is
No,
it 3?
2.
2.
No, 3. Because the
Yes.
3 hit and the flamer can't shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think they're all dead
Dead.
I think so.
because they're going to be high versus light or armored.
Yeah.
Nah, they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
They kind of did their job though.
They certainly
They
did.
did. They did.
Well, they did some job.
Yeah, they did something.
Okay, how are we looking? Are we going to get the camera out of there now? What do you think, Simon?
Yeah, where do you want to go? Overhead or?
Tigers on parade.
Let's go overhead for a
I'm
bit.
continuing
Where
to
are
shoot the
you
guys under there.
concentrating on?
Yeah, where are we shooting
Well,
next?
so these two are going to shoot
Down there.
down under there. Yeah.
Okay, so your camera can come back in, Chris.
Actually, these 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try, but they're going to be a much harder shot.
Yeah.
No, they're not going to get to shoot because they're
Okay.
so far back. That's
Okay,
what I
okay,
said.
okay.
So it's only those two,
Yeah,
and they're shooting at them in hard cover.
Yeah. So they
Okay.
have, I think, heavy bolters.
Right. Okay. So
5
roll your breakdown dice first.
heavy bolter. And then
So if you roll a 3, okay, a 2, that one didn't fire.
Right.
Did that jam it?
Well, yeah.
Go on, blow it. Go on, spend it. There you go on, waste it.
No, I've got lots of other ones.
Okay, go ahead.
But can you put a little yellow thing next to one of those?
Yeah, you need to
Yep.
put a little yellow marker on that guy for an ammo breakdown.
And then the other one.
So this dude here is
Has
it?
hit, I think, heavy. Is it at 9? No, he's missed. He needed a 9.
He
And-
gets +2.
Okay, but you're at -2.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's the same problem I had with my
Yeah.
my sun guns.
yes, that close.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to rely.
No hits. Okay.
Wah, 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 wah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Next.
Yeah, so I set these up thinking that they were in a line here.
But they're not
right?
really.
That's why I needed to clarify that because
Yeah.
I could see what you were
I
doing, and I
think
was like,
maybe these two.
No, because they're back here somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
they're
about
out
11
of,
inches there.
They're
right?
out of.
Norman's hand,
They're out of fire arc.
That's why I put them under there
Yeah.
as quick as I could to get them holding that objective without you
So
being able to
can any
nail
of
them.
these see the guys hiding behind there?
Let's have a look. Put that camera in there. No, get the camera and put it in,
Okay.
and see what you think. Put it in right behind those
Yeah.
guys.
I genuinely can't actually turn there.
So you've got what? You've got one here. Can you see him there? And then the next
Doesn't
one
look.
is like
It
that.
doesn't look good, does it?
I
No.
mean,
What does Dr. Vesuvius think? I bet he thinks they can see him.
No, I don't think you can see
I
them.
see the top of his. If you wiggle him back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, you can see him through the.
Okay, it's a -4 to hit, and you're only going
You
to
said
hit
wiggle
one
him.
guy. It's a
I wasn't
minus.
going to.
It's a
until you said-
-4 to hit. Okay.
I mean, I may as well. I think
Yeah.
I've got those two are the only two that might be able to do it.
You can't be seen through.
No,
Structure.
it's
Heavy cover.
But
Steel.
it's
You
a
don't-
difficult
you don't-
shot.
You moved him so that this one can now see.
These
even
guys are
better.
not snipers. I
Go on,
put him
roll
back.
roll for your laser rifle.
I think I've got 2 shots and I'm going to leave
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Please roll low.
That's
Please roll low.
not enough.
Good.
So you need 10s at
was a
least.
4.
11s actually.
I think it's a laser rifle, a double one to jam, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Good.
Okay.
Have a try.
Right.
Placed in there with the idea of them not being shot at.
Okay. Is that all of your firing done?
Yes.
All of the firing that I think is going to hit.
Okay.
Although, I mean, I'd argue that these two can see right to the back, but it's up to you. I can show you with super
Yeah, let's
camera.
do it with the camera, but get it at head height.
Yep. So I'll put it between the two. where they
And
hit.
I'll just move these guys so that they're at the place where they're supposed to be, which is here.
As they came powering in.
Let's put them in. There we go. So, what does the camera show us?
You can see them,
But
but
what can we see? Their feet.
No, you see the bodies. There's a complete one there. That one, yeah.
Okay.
Silhouetted at the back.
Okay. I'm
But
gonna.
if it's a catastrophic miss, you're going to hit the cylinder in front of you.
Yeah, it's a it's going to be a difficult shot though.
Yeah.
So go on then, -2.
Blow those. Blow that canister up. Go on.
Below.
Let's see something go bang. That's not my troops for a change.
I do still have a reaver. So there.
So 2 guys, yeah.
So these are the guards.
So
What they get.
this one and that.
So an 8. So a bolt rifle, they would need an 8. They are regular troops.
No, it's these two.
But these two guards,
Yeah.
oh, they're veterans, so they're +2, -2. So that's a hit.
So the damage for that one, 6.
Okay, but he's going to shoot you back.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they've already shot.
Have they?
Yeah, they butchered. They're the ones.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
And then the other guy.
Missed.
So you killed one.
So I've got one.
You can see them from this side.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, because I don't know which one's a flamer, so I'm just gonna pick randomly.
That one. That's my captain.
Oh, okay.
So just happens that way.
Yeah. Okay, so that's done. He's at range. They're done. I think that is my shooting.
Okay, do you want to do your second movement? Should we go to overhead now? Just for a sec, give Chris a break on that roaming camera.
Second movement now. Okay, so he's going to stand up.
Yep.
But can he still move?
Yeah, you can move now.
So they're basically just going to rejig so that they can.
Do you need it moving away from you?
Towards that way so we can see what Alex is moving.
What's their melee like?
Who's these?
Those three, the children guys.
Okay, there you go.
Is that all right?
Which guys? Is it these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're at an 8.
Kill my leader there.
Dr. Vesuvius made a very valid point when he's looking at disputes about things like line of sight, in arc, or blast radius. His rule of thumb is to err on the side of maximum DACA.
In that case, I mean, can this demon shoot?
No, because she hasn't got a gun.
That's
Yeah.
irrelevant.
Okay.
Right, yeah, no, they're not going to.
I think you're there.
Alex.
Mhm.
In the interest of keeping the game moving,
Yeah.
set yourself for the worst case scenario when those Space Marines move. Okay.
Yeah. Well, they're going to stay. I'm worried about the guys under here.
Yeah. So do you need to change facing?
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
But I
I
don't know
think-
where he's going to teleport into.
Oh,
Yep.
So,
Okay.
if he does what he did last time, which I don't think he will, because everybody who tried it is dead now, he'd go right here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So let's do both. Let's have these guys looking out, and these guys looking in.
Okay.
Certainly these teammates are going to be.
They can't reach.
No, but they're still going to be running at you.
So the demonettes, although they're armoured, they move at a 12, but they've got no guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're slightly. I've slightly tweaked how the troops work because they're demonic. Yeah. And I did the same with the plague bearers. They had a 12 move, but no missile weapons. You see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you, Simon.
That'll do.
There we go. So what we're doing here is
the close-up camera there as well. Just here.
Alex is advancing his demonic troops.
Go to handy cam. We're playing Ring a Rosies around a nav ball.
Okay.
We're on yours, Chris.
And then coming in from over this side, we've got reinforcements. He's bringing the big guns. Dun, 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 dun.
What, are they the tech thralls?
They are.
They're not really that big, those guns, are they? They're laser rifles.
Yeah.
They're
And they-
shooty, but they're not combat.
Yeah, they don't
Specialists.
miss as often, but they don't always do.
Depends who's holding them.
To be honest,
Yeah.
the big guns are out of the game now. Alex dealt with those really quick. So
Yeah.
those are probably the only biggest guns on the table. Really.
They probably
Everything
are,
else
yeah.
is the bolters.
Yeah. So just got to deal with them. So these guys are those.
I'm going to have to rush you, Alex. I want to get
Yeah.
killing you.
Gonna move these a little bit. They're not going to be able to shoot straight away, but these guys. Move that. So these guys are the jetpacky guys.
Yep.
They're basically just going to move more onto.
Coming back to us, are you?
Yeah.
You're on the other cam. Okay. So what are we doing here, Alex?
these guys are basically just going to fill up this platform a little bit.
Okay.
Some of them are moving, some of them are jump packing.
Okay, so you're just going to bring them into. No one's doing a jump pack move where they can't see where they're going.
Yeah, they're just going to be nice and safe.
That's a shame. We could have watched some bugs bounce off of the platform.
I mean,
Get squished.
I've had good luck with my jetpack guys. Only 2 of
Now,
them.
just a
Do you need
question
a-
for you, Alex.
do you need a
they
stick
to
to
be
move
in
that?
five
I
of each other?
finished moving
Yeah.
it.
Simon, are you all right?
Okay,
You got it?
Okay. It was just
They're all kind of shifting
making sure that
around
the
a little bit.
little dice cam wasn't blocking the line, blocking the view.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're on overhead, so you can stand down with that.
Yeah.
Just lean it up somewhere safe.
And he has yet to move.
I'd lean it against the. Okay.
I've wedged it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That looks good.
I believe.
So this is second move you've done, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Do we have any close combat you need to roll for?
No.
Okay.
I'm assuming that it's irrelevant about being.
Yeah, because they can't see them.
Can't see
So
Yeah. Yeah.
You should have jumped back down and fought me.
From Dr.
No.
Vesuvius.
I know
game
how
where
good they
things
are in melee.
happen.
So that's why I haven't done
say
that.
again.
Sorry, from Dr. Vesuvius, a game where things happen and dice are rolled is more fun than one where everyone is always 1 millimeter out of range, arc, or radius.
Absolutely.
So
No.
it's, yeah.
Agreed. Yep. And I think that's the approach we're taking. So good
Okay.
stuff. Right.
I think
All done?
Yep.
Okay.
So we've finished our
First round.
Okay. We need to look at
Points lost.
points lost. Okay. So let's just look at point values that we've lost, if that's all right. Can we work out what you've lost?
Yeah,
Because
so
I've
it's basically Breast Whole Squad. Which one is it called? The Astra Militarum Squad.
Yep. How many points are they? Their points value is somewhere here.
This one.
Yeah.
So 196,
Yeah.
including the leader. Then the only other ones are some of the jetpack guys and a heavy weapon and the leader of the jetpack. No, not jetpack guys. Sorry, the guys.
Okay.
have
So
the
you
jetpack on
lost.
the models, yeah.
You lost 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy and these two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's about half of them,
Yep.
and they are.
About 27, 1, 2, 6. So this guy here, was he
He's the leader.
this guy?
Sergeant.
No, the sergeant. Right. Okay.
So he was 27.
Okay. Right. Okay. You're way off.
Yeah.
What have you got in terms of?
So
So you've got Supreme Commander, your chaplain, and your
moment-
guard.
Yeah, so at the moment, I've lost a couple of Marines as well.
and a
the
couple of
captain.
Marines.
And the dreadnought.
And
Yeah,
2
I've counted
dreadnoughts.
those already. So, what is each Marine worth? 33?
Let's have a look.
Because you've got 69 there representing
Okay,
3.
so where are we?
So
what are we
I'm
looking
adding-
at?
I'm adding
So-
troops now.
So have you done these
yeah,
guys?
all in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just need troops, individual troops, of which I've lost
So-
3 or 4.
So troops here,
One troop is worth.
6,
Okay.
I think.
So this is my points column here, is it not?
This is the your points value. Morale is what we're looking for.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. So yeah, we need to
So all right, that's different.
we need to look at morale, not point values.
These
Keith.
guys
Right.
are
Now,
normal troopers.
so just adding those
'Cause
morale
those are the ones
together.
that teleported away, aren't they?
No, they're in. So
And
he's
these are
lost.
the ones that are died.
No, they're not the ones that died. They're up here.
Oh, okay.
So is
Yeah.
it 2
So-
points morale per Marine?
Yeah.
How many Marines have I got up there?
1, 2,
One
and then
is
you've
captain.
got your
17 I'm at now.
okay, and
Yeah, added those 3 at the top.
so you've got
2, 2, and
not-
5.
Yeah,
So those 3.
yeah,
I've got my 2 dreadnoughts, which are 2
Yeah.
and 2.
yeah,
And then you said 3 Marines.
yeah.
So
Oh,
I
no,
have 1 more.
Two Marines.
Two
Well,
Marines.
1 Marine and 1 captain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, captain's 2 as
Charge.
well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm at 17.
Okay. Well, I think you're okay at the moment.
Okay, what's my break?
Well, you're 139. You need to be half of that.
Okay.
So you're way off, I think. Okay, carry on. Whose go is it?
Mine.
Your go.
It is.
Right then.
Right, is there anybody that I can try and convert? Not
Okay.
really.
Do you want to go to room cam for a bit to orientate everybody? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you could. No, well, you can't see the demons, but you could try and convert the demons.
Okay, well,
They're-
you just
they're-
put
they're
the,
not-
put the camera
they're-
up onto the
they're
guys for a
fanatics.
sec.
They're fanatics.
Okay, get it onto these guys. So this is it. This is turn 2. How are we doing for time? We are hour and a half in, and we're starting turn 2. Okay,
are.
so go ahead, please.
So I've lost my captain down here, so there's
Yep.
no conversions that can go on there. I've got fanatics over here, so
Yes,
I
you
can't
have.
convert them.
That's correct.
These guys are too far away.
They
It's
are
10.
10 inches.
Let's have a check.
Put your measure on it.
It has to be from my captain or from
Yes,
the
it
squad
has to be
squad?
from your captain, from your leader.
From my leader note, so 10 would put the range just
Yeah,
about
okay.
there. So nothing is going to happen.
So
with
no
regards
one's
to
going to
loyalty.
switch sides.
It's just not
Okay.
happening today.
Okay.
Right, teleporting in.
Okay, go ahead.
Right there. None of them in combat though.
Okay,
All right.
there you go. You
So-
put them where you need to put them.
They're going to be arriving. And they are going to be
You choose where you're going to face them. Remember that all-important
front arc.
up front arc
Mhm.
and
It's
what their
going to be-
target is going to be.
Those 3, those 2, him. If I turn him back like that, I could get those 2. Okay, so that gives me good cover, and they're not in contact. All right.
Okay, any more moves?
Yes. So the other team that's going to move is going to be over here near the astrolabe.
Are you moving the guys under there?
Now, am I going to move the guys under there? How can they get up to here? They've got to go all the way back to there
Yeah.
to get up there.
That's it.
They could clamber up, but you wouldn't
Well,
get very far.
it would be a difficult, very difficult move, but you could clamber up.
So what's our movement? Is this considered road?
Yes, this is road.
So power
This is-
armor on
Road
is
is
12.
12, yeah. I think, yeah, road is 12, 6, 4.
So 12 would get them to the bottom of the stairs,
Pretty much.
and 6 would get them up to there.
Yep.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, that will all go. Oh, no.
It's all attached.
Oh,
isn't
I
it?
can see them. Let me help.
Yep, go for it. Have you got them? I'm going to push them out towards you.
Yeah, good.
So you're basically heading to here.
They're going to go up and help try and secure this objective. Is that all of them?
There's 3. Are you expecting any more?
No, I think you've killed 2 under there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So 3 of them there at the bottom of the stairs.
2.
And they can't see anyone to shoot, but they need to get up there to
3.
support.
Okay.
Would they be able to make a 12 move next turn or not?
No.
No, that'll be a 6
Yeah.
move then.
That'll be
to
a-
put them about there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's move over that way.
Okay, go ahead.
And
So you've got your other detachment of Marines.
yeah, so I think they're going to move out of the line of sight of those guys that can be able to shoot them, but they are going to go and try and deal with these demonettes.
Okay.
If they can. And they're going to try and line up in a way so that they can all shoot
Okay.
something.
And then you'll be going into close combat
Yeah.
afterwards, or the option.
That's the plan,
yeah.
because I
Okay.
need to secure this objective.
Okay.
All right, that is all my movement complete. So we are moving on to firing.
Okay.
So let's start here with this firing session.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Simon. Right then. So what are we doing here? Tell us
Right,
about it.
So let's start with our heavy bolter chap.
And who's his target?
He's going to target the thrall in front of him.
Okay, go ahead.
So let's just move those out of the dice way.
Okay, can you get you to hold that and try not to wobble it too much. And there you go.
Come around there if you want, Alex.
Yeah. Okay, so heavy bolter. Roll 2 dice.
3 and a 1.
Okay,
4.
so you haven't broken the gun, but you have missed, unless you've got a very good modifier.
So
you needed a 7.
So that's a 4. So I've only achieved a 6 because it's a 2 on the heavy bolter. I think, is that correct? Here?
So, yep.
It's only a 2. So I needed a 7. I'm 1 away. Again!
Yep.
My goodness. Okay, so let's move to the next chap here.
Yeah.
He's going to target the this
Marine
guy,
up there.
Marine
Yeah,
up there.
go ahead.
And he's got a 6 and 8.
Yeah, so he's hit. Even if you took a 1 off for him being elevated, he's hit.
Okay.
So you roll 1 dice.
And a 2.
And 2 high against power armor is no effect.
Just bounced. All right, so we'll move to our next chap who's going to go and shoot
same
up
guy.
up there.
And
Oh my
he
goodness. If you jinxed these
has.
Touched them.
dice. You were the last one to touch them.
Recently.
So he needs.
So that's
He's
7.
at close range. No, he's hit.
Excellent. Right, 6. 4. 4 is a
Kill.
kill. So we need a red dot on that chappie up there.
Okay.
So you'll get a chance to shoot back.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on to this chap.
Go ahead.
Shooting at him. Really need to clear this platform.
That is a miss, and the gun is broken.
Oh my goodness, that's the captain as well.
That is the captain. Yes.
So yellow dot, please.
Have you got any dice rolls left?
Yes.
Any rerolls left?
I've got no rerolls. I've got this guy here to shoot him up there.
Okay. No, no rerolls left. No. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all flat on their back.
Oh dear. Go on.
I
then.
had
I've got
to.
one in my pocket still.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get it out of you. So 5,
And-
7.
So it's not broken. 7 is a hit. Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to be hitting on a 6. So
Yeah, he's gone.
So another red pip for your marine up on the shelf. An elf on the shelf.
Okay.
We're not playing fantasy.
Wrong game again.
Okay.
That's why I'm doing so badly.
Do you want to shoot back, Alex?
Yes.
Do you want to get that little scenario out of the way?
So
Okay.
I think he can hit either one of those,
Yeah.
and he would be questionable as to whether he can hit. It's kind of
Well, it's as questionable as the other guy was. You know,
Yeah.
it's right down the middle of his fire arc.
Yeah.
So if the other guy could shoot, then this guy can
what am I
shoot.
looking for?
Dice are here.
Yeah.
So you
So I'll
need
do
to
this
roll.
guy first, shoot another guy who killed
That I'd
him.
go the closest guy. Yeah, go ahead. So a 5 for a bolt rifle. You needed a 6.
He has +2.
Does he? So he needed the 6. So
So I would have rolled a 7.
yeah, well that's a hit.
Mhm.
So see if I can do something. With
No,
Not with that, you can't.
Not with that you can't.
And
Right, do you
then-
need to take that guy off now?
Yep.
And
Peace
then
out.
the other one, annoying, is also a hit if it's the same.
Yep.
Yep.
I can actually kill you.
No.
Oh,
It's a
Oh,
knockdown, isn't
no, a
it?
high against power armor is a K.
Oh.
So that was.
Yep.
And then him, yeah.
Can't see. He's
He
facing
could
the
have
other way.
shot the one who is already.
Yeah.
So.
Tech
that's-
rules. First one.
Oh yeah. Okay,
So the tech thralls are at -1. They've got laser rifles. They're at point blank range. So they need 6s. So that's a hit. So you roll 1d6. And that's a K, I think. That's a standard against power armor. That's a K.
Oh, you would go for my bolter, wouldn't you?
Oh, he's right in front of him.
Okay.
I've got 2 more shots as well. So
Yeah.
next one.
Next guy.
Going for the closest one.
That's a miss. But the gun's fine still. And the last guy is a miss.
Excellent.
Okay. So let's move on to the next set of firing.
For me? No, for me.
It's-
Stop cheating.
Well, this is the next set of
Yeah, it is the next set of firing.
For me.
Come on then.
So we're going over here towards our demonettes. and we're
Okay,
gonna try and cut
so
them down.
We're going
So
to
we've
right
got
over
so
here.
we've got 1, 2, 3 normal bolt guys. We've got our captain with a bolt pistol, and we've got a flamer. So
Okay.
I'd like to do the flamer first.
Well, let's do the flamer first, and let's then see if anyone else is in effect.
Okay, so I'm hitting there 1, 2, 3, 4 models.
Okay, and we've got 2 in
Oh,
heavy
okay, so-
cover, and 1 in light cover, and 1 not in any cover.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is no cover. Well, there we go. I'll separate them slightly.
So let's go ahead and roll to see if the flamer works.
Okay,
Okay.
2d6.
2d6.
Yes,
It works. Okay, so you need 4s. So
4s on 2
first
dice.
guy is a 4. Yeah,
Yes.
he's done. The next guy is a 5.
Yes.
Okay, and the next 2 are 6s, please.
Yes, just.
And
Sorry, that one was off the Yes.
okay, so
So they
now
have
wait.
their guns, so they can't shoot.
They can't shoot back, but they don't die immediately. They're armored infantry against high. So
Oh,
high
yeah, I
against
thought-
AI. So you need to roll a d6s, okay, and you get a K on anything but a 1.
On 4 dice.
Yeah.
All dead.
So they're all gone. So you want to take the 4 off that were in the flamer, and then we'll just decide if
Mm-hmm.
the other guys can actually see anybody.
Yep. So these chaps here and here can't see anyone, but these 2 here can. They can see these 3.
Okay. Well, I think one of them can. I think the others.
He can.
Well,
he's-
this
I-
one can be in heavy, wouldn't he? Heavy cover.
Yeah.
for these
Very.
guys.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So that's
Okay.
what we did over there.
Yeah,
on
that's
that
right.
side.
Yeah. So
Alright.
go for it.
So should we start with the heavy cover first?
Yeah, heavy cover first. So bolt rifle, heavy cover. Is it at less than 10 inches? It looks
Yes.
like it is. So you need an 8, but you've obviously got a modifier.
7.
So you're at +2.
9.
Yeah, so you've done it. Okay.
Excellent.
So roll 1 dice.
Going at 5. I think that's a kill.
Okay.
I think that's a kill.
Is there anyone left?
Yep, there is.
Okay, 1 more then.
Yes,
That's a hit. Yeah. Because an 8 would have hit. Yeah.
And
And
that's
that's
a kill.
definitely a kill. Right. Okay. Can I hand you this? And I'm going to take these guys out the way.
Mm-hmm. So just so everyone can see, so we were far
There's
away.
still 1 demonette left, which is all I need.
Yeah. So there we go. There is the result of the combat.
Okay. So is there any more firing to do?
No, that is
Are you sure?
all the firing I can achieve, unless you let me fire with these chaps down here at the bottom of the ramp. But
No,
I think they're very,
I think they're
very
well out of
much
arc, aren't they?
well out of it. They can't fire.
Okay.
So that is all my forces.
Okay. Right.
Final moving.
So has Alex got any firing back to do?
No.
Can you see anybody?
There's
Those
some-
guys can't really get them because the tech rules are in the way.
These guys can.
Yeah.
Over there.
Okay.
Ah, okay. So even if I didn't attack them, they get a chance to shoot.
Absolutely.
That. Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
I
I
have a
tried
full-range
to
fire.
explain that last game. It doesn't matter if you got shot at or not. You get
But I gotta try.
you get
I gotta
you
try.
get you know, like, look, there's a guy over there and he shot our guys. Let's get him. Yeah.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
totally against that.
No, yeah.
I'm gonna
let's-
get butchered, aren't I?
Let's get him.
That's all right. Okay. So that's not happening over here. So we're gonna have to go over there,
Okay,
Alex.
so
What are you gonna do?
all these 5 are gonna
Okay,
shoot what
so
they can shoot.
Can all of them
Yes.
see?
I'd say
Are at
that's
least
easy.
3 of them or
Yeah.
more? 4 of them are in their
I'd
soft
say
cover.
He'd been
Well,
soft hard cover.
he's almost impossible to hit.
Well, unless it's him shooting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So if we do like him shooting him,
Is
and if we kind of go around that way, I'd
So-
say they're all in soft.
so they're all in soft cover.
Yeah.
All right then. Let's make it simple.
Mhm.
So you've
So
got
that's the
laser
soft cover
rifles.
from the
What's your
bridge as well.
range, please?
The longest range one is 13.
Okay, so you're over 10. So a laser rifle.
One of them is within 10, but the rest are out.
Okay. We're going to say 10 to 50 is 6.
Okay.
-1 for the cover.
So 7.
-1 because you're conscripts. So you need 8s.
Brutal.
So go for it.
So, first one. No.
And that's broken his gun.
Yes.
Second one.
Okay.
4, 5, 7.
You think I said 8s, didn't I?
Gun broken.
So you needed 6s, you need 8s. Miss.
Is it? I've lost count. How many? 1 hit.
Okay, that's the 4th one. How many have you got?
1 more. 2 hits.
Okay, 2 hits. So you're standard against power. So you need a 4, 5, or 6 for a K. So that's 1 down. That's 2 down.
Brutal.
And did you put a little yellow thing on?
Yeah,
On your characters,
on one of our
yeah.
guys. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty disastrous in some ways.
Yeah, I should have shot them first because now there's nothing for them to shoot at.
Good.
First one. No, well, it would have made.
Okay, how are we looking?
I think that might be everyone who has a target.
I think you might be right.
'Cause
We've done all this.
Yeah. I mean, they could, but it'd be.
No.
They just wouldn't.
No.
Too many of the friends down there.
Okay,
Yeah.
So on to
your
my
second
final-
move.
final move.
Okay,
Right, so I think we know what's happening.
go ahead.
I think it's pretty obvious. This guy's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's
Okay,
gone.
take him away.
Okay.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, that whole
Um,
squad's gone, I think, isn't
No,
it?
there's one more.
2, 3,
So that
4,
guy's
5,
gonna move
6.
in there. He's going to move in and fight him. And he's going to move in and fight him.
Okay.
Okay. Combat time.
So, are you doing any other second moves?
Do you want to resolve that
No,
first?
I want to do all your second
Sure.
moves, please. So, anybody else doing a second
They're
move?
going to teleport off the board.
Okay.
So,
They can't because they're in the
Oh,
Astronomicon.
that's true. They can't, can they?
Okay.
Ah. Damn. Scupping my plan. Okay. They are going to hunker down then,
And get into proper cover, yeah?
and then just make sure that no one can shoot at them. And you're going to have to come and fight me hand to hand. That's
Or
the only way I'm
Kind of
gonna,
stand on the edge of the board.
That's what I
that's
kind of
the
do.
only way I'm going to be able to deny you that one, but you've got the points there. This is where it's at.
Yep. Right.
Okay. This is going to be tight, isn't it? Right, so we'll do the combat here. So
Okay.
this is my captain with Power Fist
Yeah.
against the standard,
Sergeant with Power Fist.
sorry, Sergeant, apologies.
Not too-
Okay.
you don't know.
D10, sorry, yeah,
D10s.
correct.
Yep. So
All
what's your sergeant's
Oh, sorry.
what's your sergeant's
I'll take that.
No, it has to
what's
be
your
in the-
sergeant's
yeah.
modifier, please?
So this is the guys with the heavy bolter. So the sergeant modifier was for combat.
Is it
a 13?
Okay.
I believe I've got an 8.
Yep, I think you're right.
I've got 18. And
You've
18
got
to
a-
draw. But
You've
I'm
got
the,
an 8. What did you say you had? A 13
No, for
Yeah.
13, yes.
plus 4.
8. So 18.
13
Four.
plus 4. Do the maths.
13 plus 4.
17.
Yeah, 17, sorry.
You're on an 8, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's rolled a 10.
I know, he's beaten me.
I
Okay.
don't know how that happened, but it
Damn it.
fall over.
Damn.
So, but it's only the phasing player who gets to roll to see if they continue the melee.
Correct.
Right,
So-
so next up the thrall.
Yep.
Now this one,
You're probably going to
Yeah.
lose.
I bloody well hope so.
yeah, definitely.
Gone.
Good.
Let's have him. Right, roll a d6.
Nope.
Okay, next guy.
What is going on? All right. 2. So this guy is only a 10, so I've got 13.
No, you've taken him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have him.
All right,
okay.
Another 6.
Yeah, these guys don't do well in
Nope.
in melee.
Okay,
That's it.
are you all done?
Yep, that is it. That was not what I wanted to achieve that game.
Okay.
That round.
Okay, have you got any more close combat to do?
No, that's it.
Anyone else in range?
That is it.
Right, okay. So,
Brutal.
where are we up to? Is it Alex's move now?
It's the start of Alex's turn.
Yeah. So before you make your turn, Alex, do you want to try and change the loyalty of anybody? Have you got any leaders within 10 inches of another unit that you want to try and...
I guess the demonettes don't count as leaders, do they?
No, they don't.
Yeah. I don't think any of us have at any point really had an opportunity to do it.
Okay.
Because he's not the leader.
Okay.
And they're too far away.
Okay, make your moves, please.
Okay. Well, he's not going to run into melee. He's certainly not going to run into melee. He's going to get better cover.
Melee?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what did we see there? Did we see you moving a demonette into combat?
Demonette just ran around the corner.
Okay.
Using a banner.
Okay.
Do various demonette type things.
Okay, what are we doing over here then?
These guys. I mean, they're going to do it anyway. It's a risk, but they're going to do it. These guys are going to. So the closest one is here.
So you're moving 20, yeah?
Yeah, and so some of them are going to have to.
So some of them might not be able to jump over the thing. Okay, they might have to fly around, which means they won't get as close.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll do the
I think a jump is supposed to be a straight line, yeah?
Yeah. But I could run 12.
You could run 8. They're armoured.
Okay.
Oh, I've lost my camera, I think. Okay, let's just switch to a different camera, please.
You're on
Got
overhead.
a CPU overload.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I think we've lost our roaming camera there, guys. Never mind.
Leave it there. It might come back up.
Yep.
I think it might just be overheating.
Yeah.
Okay. What was I doing? I was doing my.
You're moving these guys. Okay. Okay. So how are we doing?
This one here, Simon, as well.
Yeah.
So some of them are going to jump to here.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm going to make it a little bit of a line along here.
Okay. So bear in mind, you can't jump if you're facing the wrong way.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're facing that way, you can't jump the other way.
Okay, so some of them
I'm pretty sure.
Most of them are just going to walk.
Figure it's half as high long.
So this is just something for you to think about, Alex. At this point in the
jump
game,
limitations.
you are holding 3 points and contesting that one with me over there.
Yeah, but I'm
So
contesting
you
it with 2 figures.
technically you are winning at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I won't hold this for very long.
Well, I don't know. Have you seen how badly I'm rolling?
So Alex,
Yep.
you can jump,
Mm-hmm.
but if you can't see where you're landing
Yeah,
because
so-
you're facing the wrong way,
Yeah. But they can't necessarily see where they're going anyway.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
and it's an 11 or 12 and they go splat, isn't it?
11 or 12 and they go splat, yes.
Okay, so I will start. So yeah, so they can get.
Okay.
So the furthest one can get here. And then
Do you want to see if this other camera can come back on?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, you're back on.
Okay, great. Yeah, you're right. It was
So I'll lie the ones down who might go splat.
okay. And then we can do it.
So are you going to have to move the whole unit, or are you going to split them across the 2 platforms, Alex? Talk us through your thought process.
Well, so these guys are en route over to here.
So that means you're giving up an objective.
Well, no, because I've got other people who can move.
Yes,
they
but who will you have kept here to hold this one?
These guys can move.
They need to move back onto. Okay, right.
I'm just kind of doing them bit by bit.
Yep. Okay. Now, have we got another round after this, or is this the last round?
No. We'll
keep going till
we'll play it. We'll play it out. We'll play it out. Yeah. Just go as quick as you can.
Because this will be the end of the second turn. Is that right?
So he's going to be down there. I believe it's within 5. Yeah.
You've got a lot of rolling to do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure some of them are going to go splat, but it's the only way I can secure this, which is worth more points. You can actually go wherever he wants because he's looking in the right way. He's got a thing he can go. Can go there, and then that one. He's somewhere out there.
So these guys have got jump packs, which is why they're moving so far. Okay, so that's your first move done for them.
Yeah,
So
I've
let's.
got some
So everyone
bronze.
who's lying down, can you help us here,
Yep.
Chris? If you start with the first guy, all right, who's
Maybe at the
lying
front.
down, 11 or 12, and then if he lives, face him the way. If he dies, hand him to me, please.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
He's
Died.
dead.
Dead.
Start that you don't mean to go on. Next one is fine.
Next one.
Next one, okay.
Yep.
Next one is okay.
Come on,
Yeah.
roll higher.
No. Next one is just okay. There's one more there, yeah. He's okay. And then
There's
there's
four
five
more up there still.
5 of them up here.
Fine.
It's fine, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. One's dead.
Okay, 7.
Whoop. So one of them stands up. 2 left. Okay, and the last one.
Which is the commander,
Go
is it?
splat, go on.
No, the commander's
Oh, the commander's there.
somewhere.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Okay.
Where did that place go?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Just carry on.
not in immediate view. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
their
so that's your move there.
these guys are in. So this guy's in dreadnought armor.
Mhm.
Yep.
So
Slow moving.
Those are power armor.
That's right. So
Okay.
power is a 12.
Yeah, so they're gonna.
So dreadnought is an 8, remember.
Yeah, so that's why he's at the back. He just kind of went round the corner.
Just put your tape on that. Round the thing. Yeah, was he there?
I thought he was around here.
So you're going to be further back, isn't he?
Just a little bit. Yeah,
going to be there.
that's good enough. But the other guys are fine, I think.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just try and
Okay.
keep their coherency.
Oh, there's no need to check. They're absolutely fine. Okay.
Uh,
Get your facing right.
Yeah. There is a thing for someone to shoot it over there. Let's double check these are all facing the right way. And they're all facing that way. These guys are going to spread out. Oh, they've got me good.
Okay, how are we looking?
I think we're almost ready to shoot at people.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to get snuck up on, but there's not much you can do about that.
Not really.
Oh, hang on, these guys are backing up.
Yep.
So going.
So 4, yeah?
Oh, is it 4? Okay. Yeah, one's page.
And he's got his broken gun. I mean, you could not move him and try and fix
Yeah,
his
I was
gun.
going to say you can do that at any time.
Yeah,
can't you?
because you're still in unit coherency, yeah?
So it's a
5 or 6. Yep, he's okay. So you can take that away, but he can't fire. Okay? Right. Okay, firing.
Yep, so he's going to shoot him in the back.
Okay, go ahead.
Fairly easy shot. And let's
What do
see
you think, Chris? So what have we rolled? A 7. So is it a bolt rifle?
Yep.
And is it under 10 inches?
Yes.
So you would have needed a 6 without modifiers.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
So roll 1 dice.
5.
So that's probably okay because
Power
it's
armor.
high versus power armor. Yep. Okay. So let's put a marker on him, please.
Reds are up there.
So that's this guy here that's just
Mhm.
been taken. Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll get to shoot
Okay.
your back, hopefully.
So he'll get to shoot
That
the
guy
tech
probably.
rule. Yeah.
And then the tech roll's going to shoot one right in front of it.
Okay, go ahead. And he has hit.
Mhm.
So you need to roll high now.
Yeah,
Maybe you'll use your re-roll if you miss, yeah?
Probably not enough.
No.
I don't think you've done
High against
anything
power
there. It's
armor.
a standard versus power armor.
Yeah.
It's a tough one, yeah.
Because it's a hard shot anyway. So
Okay, right. You're going to roll for this
I've
guy.
got more shots.
Yep. So I'm going to shoot back at you.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is a hit.
Yeah, roll 1 dice. Don't get a 1, and I think you've taken him.
Yep. Taking him. He's D out.
He's gone. He's gone.
Okay,
Um,
so that's all those tech rules there.
all 3 of them? Yeah. So these 4. Well, maybe not all of them.
So who are we looking at now?
These guys shooting at him.
So I would say at least 3 of them. Those 3.
I mean, from here it looks like.
Yeah, I don't think that's a very good.
Well,
No, is it okay? Well, let's give him a -1. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Some of these places.
So
I don't think it's going to matter.
do the
He's gonna be dead.
do the -1 first. Okay, so he's missed.
Oh, 7, 8. So you've got.
Hang on a second. Did you need to roll to see if he broke his gun?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
That's part of the first.
That's
shot.
when you roll. So if you'd rolled a 3 or less,
Yeah,
got
so
you.
I
That
think
would
it's
have been
only
it.
the template weapons you do it.
Are these not template weapons, these two?
no, they're heavy bolters.
Oh, the heavy bolters. Okay, they're
Yeah.
not missiles.
So-
Sorry.
Heavy bolter at over 10 inches is a 9. So you've missed.
But with what? That's the problem. I've not
Okay,
got anything.
so the next guy.
I'm so depleted.
8 plus 2.
I wanted to use those sun guns to
Is a
really
hit.
get in there and blow stuff up with, but he took those out really early on.
2.
So a 2, a power versus. So he's taken him.
So yeah, save some time and not roll the rest. He's
Get
shot.
to shoot back. Oh,
Get,
no, I've
shoot
shot,
back.
shot with him.
Have
Oh, no,
you?
I haven't shot with him. No,
No,
I
you
haven't, because I
haven't.
killed the thrall before
Yeah,
he got to shoot.
So you can shoot one of those guys up there.
Yeah, let's shoot one of these big dads.
Yeah, and you shoot one of the guys who's not in cover, so you don't
Yep.
get any modifiers. Okay, so go ahead.
I'll re-roll
So
that
you
one.
needed an 8.
I got an 8.
So
Okay,
he's
do your damage.
roll 1 dice and see what you get.
Come on, 6s.
So this is
Oh.
what did you roll?
1.
So what's
Oh!
yeah, but that could be a near miss, or is it? No, a high versus a power armor is a no
so nothing
effect.
happens.
Okay, sorry about that. He's gone.
It just went tink.
Yep.
Just bounced off the armor.
Okay,
My
So the
goodness.
others, there's nothing for the other
there's
two.
nothing for the others to get.
He's shot.
They're all completely out of arc.
You can't. Nothing can see them.
No, nothing can
I
see
can't
them.
I can't see them from here.
No, I mean, maybe he could maybe shoot him. But
Well, the idea was
No,
they're at the bottom
no,
of the
you
stairs,
I
so
can look from here and not see him.
I think it's
So you're now into combat over here.
no, the second move.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Combat and second move.
So second move for everybody, please.
So, can I be under and count as being contesting it, or do I have to be on the top?
You have to be on the top to contest it.
So, funnily enough, jetpacky guys are going to do what they do. I'd say these 3 can do it without having to.
They can see, yeah.
And they can get.
They can land on the platform, yeah.
So they're gonna land up here.
We've got this dude here as well. Don't forget.
He's concealed by the commander. Some of these are going to run underneath, but they're in armour, aren't they?
Yep.
Armoured,
So they're armoured infantry, so they move 8. I think it's 8, 6, 4.
Okay.
They need to be within 5 inches, remember, at all times, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully they will be. So they're within 5 inches of the ones underneath. And then these ones are going to jump.
Okay, go ahead. Lie them all down.
Yeah, and they can all reach. Various.
Okay.
Places.
Go gently.
What? Rather than move them and then lie them down, just
Yeah.
roll for them.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's go for it. Because everything's falling on the floor.
Yeah. So I'll
You're
do
getting
that.
too excited again, Alex.
Right, he's dead.
Another one over there.
He's okay. Next guy.
One of those. Can you
Yeah.
come up there?
He's fine. Next guy. He's fine. Next guy.
There's a pirouette on the way. And that one is fine.
Okay, so position them, please, Alex.
Yeah.
Get them. Firing arcs are going to be crucial here, I suspect. Okay.
And then the ones underneath are going to be, I don't know how many I put under there. 5. So 3. 2 of them are going to be facing this way. The other 3 are going to be facing
Okay.
that way.
So go ahead and move any other troops that you're moving.
Yeah.
Tape fill on the floor.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So on the bridge,
Yeah.
so your power armor guys move 12. Your dreadnought armor guy moves 8.
Yeah, so head, and then these guys. He's gonna. I don't think you're gonna come around that corner, but
Okay. Which way are you facing? Back.
yeah, I mean he's got a close range gun anyway, so
Okay.
there.
Okay. Any more
Movement.
movement? He's moved up there, is he?
These are basically just gonna move.
Think you've got to stay. I don't think you get any movement when you're fixing your gun. I don't think you get any movement
Any
phase.
at all. Okay.
No, okay. But you have fixed it.
These are gonna move a little bit away from the edge and position so that they can potentially have a better shot on anybody who might try and get up there.
Okay.
They're all there, that's all done, they're all under there, I think that's it.
Okay. So now we're doing close combat.
Yes, there is currently one close combat.
Well, no, there's these guys. All of these need to roll as well
Oh, for
Close combat.
for close combat.
Who are they fighting?
Well, they're within 5 inches. Oh no, sorry,
me.
it's you.
Yeah.
That's you. What am I on about? Yeah,
That's why we were
No.
confused.
confused. Yeah, me too. I was just thinking because they've got such different armor.
He's gonna that way.
Which way?
So that he's got front arc.
Okay,
He's going that way.
okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so do the demonette against whatever.
D10, please.
Mm-hmm.
Bring a D10.
Hopefully she actually does her job.
Oh dear.
Oh. So
Okay.
who is-
What are your bonuses?
I've got plus 11.
You sure?
I have
Should be.
Yeah.
10.
Okay. So,
Alex has 1.
Mm-hmm.
so I'll roll
A
and see
D6,
if she
yeah.
can continue on her rampage. Ooh,
She can.
she's just going to move into the next one.
Mm-hmm. Jeez Louise. So that's
6.
16 for me.
No, 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's deadly, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
No, she
No.
stops there.
Good, just as well. It's
Yeah,
my
right.
captain against you.
Could use my reroll.
So you'll be against my captain,
there-
which has
how
got
many Marines
13.
Sergeant.
Sergeant, sorry. Well, he's captain now because he's about the only one left on the board.
How many behind her?
Field promotion.
Alex.
That's it.
There's
One
only
left. It's only the captain left.
I'm going to use my reroll.
Go on then.
Go on, waste
Roll
it.
Roll your
Might
D6.
well be oh,
Go on, waste it. Because you don't know what's
You-
coming.
I know you've got people teleported.
No, I
No,
haven't.
you didn't, yeah. You
No,
can't
I haven't.
teleport them away.
That's
No.
worse.
That's it.
Good.
That's
we
your
burnt it,
reroll's
that's
done.
fine.
Okay.
All the rerolls done. Right, so that's all of that.
Okay.
It was worth
Dr.
it.
Vesuvius, that's Sharon. She was always my favourite.
I was hoping I'd have at least one more doing that.
Okay.
You did take out.
All done?
I think that is all my moves.
My turn?
Well, hang on. We need to look at morale.
Oh, God.
Okay. So,
I'm trying to
you
avoid
got-
that bit.
have you got any leaders left in this unit?
Nope.
Okay. Is that a leader over there?
That is a leader over there.
Okay. So, are these the only troops you've got left? You need to roll to see if you break. Okay.
All right.
Let's just see what happens. Let me just check what the break rule is. Okay, hang on a sec. Morale test. Okay.
Sharon's really like, come join
If the
us.
result is 7 or more, the army is broken, and in a broken army, all the troops must retreat at full rate, unless those that are rallied by leaders. Go ahead.
No. No.
If the result is 7 or more.
Oh God.
So-
the 2 and you were like, yes.
I saw the 2 and then I saw the 6. I was like, crap.
That's it. You've got one guy left.
Yeah.
It's your move.
So
I'll
these
move-
guys are like, we're not going up these stairs. We're going this way.
Do you want to see if they leave the board?
These guys.
Yeah. Is that 12?
Well, there's nothing else that's going to happen, so that's more than 12.
Okay.
They'd probably ask for a teleport. Guys, can you teleport me up? I left
Okay.
my cooking
And what
on.
are you doing with your... This
He's
guy
gonna-
here can do what he likes.
He's going to shoot and then run into combat with the demon.
Okay, go ahead.
You're
So
gonna
shoot.
Shoot?
Yeah.
You shoot the demon? You're just
Yeah,
going to run
yeah.
in and
There you
show
go.
it?
Just it's going to be a moral victory because
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
know at this point I've lost. Yep, that is a hit.
Okay, roll 1 dice.
Roll 1.
No,
That
that's
is
dead.
a...
Dare you kill Sharon?
So, hang on. That's armoured infantry versus high. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've achieved that.
Okay, but can we just see if Alex has got to roll morale as well?
Alex doesn't. I haven't killed enough. He's not
sure?
lost any since the last morale roll for him.
He
Really.
has.
Well, not
He's
enough.
lost
Anyway.
a couple.
Yeah,
He's lost
couple.
all his demonettes.
Okay.
Or all bar one of his demonettes.
No, all the demonettes have gone. Demonettes have gone now. All of them.
Well, that would have been...
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Following,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, he would have had 1 demonette left.
So you've had 1 left. So that would have been 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12, 14, 16. He's a leader.
He was the 27, I think.
So that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
Dr. Vesuvius is not happy.
Why?
Sharon's down.
28,
You're a
29,
monster.
You
She was
didn't-
always better on her
32,
back.
33,
you didn't even
34.
challenge her to a fight. You know, what kind of marine
He's just
And
seen
those
her
guys
rip 2 of his
there.
buddies apart. He's not going to go into combat.
Just because Sharon went full
40.
Full Karen.
I don't think that's enough
Full
still.
Sharon.
Um,
I don't think it is, no.
Hang on.
I had to do
No, it
way more
might be.
damage than I've done, I think.
It's
To...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. So where was I up to with my last number that I said? Was it 30 something or 40 something?
honestly can't remember.
Okay. So you've got 16 plus 21 is
16, 21,
37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay, so you're on 42. But let me get in on the PC and let me just see, because I want to just look on the roster, because it'll be interesting if you have to run away as well, Alex.
Oh my goodness.
And then you've got this chance that this one Marine will do the job.
Well, I might be able to. Oh no, if I don't run away, then well,
Unit
he'll be-
morale.
He hopefully won't run away.
It's a shame because I wanted to bring these guys up here and then blow that cylinder up and just deny you that.
But it's not
Altogether.
red, so it's not going to explode. It's probably acid or something, or power.
I don't know. I thought
I'm
any
surprised you
canister.
didn't shoot this one.
I thought any. Well, I'd never got a chance to. I never really shot at these guys properly. I got to shoot at the guy who returned fire at me.
So
I'm
you're
so
on
annoyed that
86. What did I say?
For
37.
42 was you previously.
Crikey, you're close.
86. One
Yeah.
off. 43 is your half.
story of my life today. I've
Well,
been one off.
let's
By
just
one.
let's
So
just
many
count this
times.
up again, okay? Because this could be crucial. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 12, 15, 16, 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Is this camera working?
30,
Should we do a tour of the board whilst we're doing the
42,
count-up? Simon?
43, 44,
just put it on?
45. So you've got to roll as well.
Cameras underneath.
I've got it here. So
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
I
Right.
just used my reroll.
You're gonna have to roll to see if you break.
Okay, Chris, you're on.
You've broken as well.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I do have
Alex,
leaders
how do
on
you
the
feel
board.
about that?
It's rather annoying, but my general is, I think, potentially not going to run away.
So what leaders have you got left?
There's a leader somewhere here.
Okay, so they
Okay.
can do
So
that.
there's a leader under here, is there?
Yeah.
One of these figures is a leader.
Yeah,
Okay.
Um,
Cowering.
and then there's him.
yeah. And have you got any others? Because I don't think you have.
I don't think so.
No.
These don't count as leaders. They're just
No.
guards, I think.
Yeah.
Fanatics, I think you've run out of.
Yep, they're dead.
But
Those.
I think that's enough. I think if you wanted to do a final finish, you should put these guys into combat against the Marine.
Because that's what will
That's
happen.
the only thing that's going to be left. Okay? Because that's your only guy left on the board.
It is, yeah,
So-
he's holding an
These
objective.
guys wouldn't go over there.
No, they're going to stay there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay?
But
So-
everyone else has run. So who have you got left that can go into combat?
So
It's
each
just these guys here.
leader keeps a couple of guys with them. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you'd have a couple of guys there, so
Mhm.
you'd have that objective. You wouldn't have that objective, and then you're going to have one of these two objectives because all those text rules they're gone.
No, I wouldn't, because I have nobody over there at all now.
No, I know. What I'm saying is the only one you've got is if you take his leader down, you might take this leader down. If you take this leader down,
Mm-hmm.
this is his own. All those troops run.
Mm-hmm.
And you can walk over here and scare this lot off because the leader doesn't keep all 15 of them.
Yeah.
The leader only keeps like 2 or 3. I think it's
All right.
1d6 worth.
Although the way I've been rolling, this is going to go
Yeah.
terribly.
So let's see what happens.
Right.
How do you want to do it?
Go on then.
So, are we just going to do it like a duel, or can I just sun gun him as he runs in?
Well, see if your sun gun works.
'Cause-
You haven't got any re-rolls left.
Yeah.
Nope.
So see if your sun gun works. Roll
Cop dice.
that dice again.
1.
No, it doesn't work.
Does it blow up?
No, it doesn't blow up, but
Ah,
it doesn't
damn.
work.
I'll just
Okay.
try and stab you with my sword then.
Okay, go ahead.
It's like last of the Mohicans moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Go with-
come and roll your make sure you use the right coloured dice, Alex.
Yeah.
It's here. 15.
Bloody sun guns. I knew it was.
They've been a bit of a
it was
wet
card.
squib this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone told me to buy it. It was great, and I bought it, and it just wasn't great.
go ahead.
You keep giving me the dodgy dice.
Oh, I think he's beating you.
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay.
You're on like 14. I'm on 10. Easy. Easy. beating
Okay. So
Click, click, click. Huh?
you've got a result, chaps.
Mhm.
That's it.
Too late.
What was he trying to find?
Just-
A different dice.
Watch this. Watch this. Right.
That would have done it,
It would have been a draw, actually.
would it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's got 10 and I've got 14.
I couldn't physically do it.
Well, it depends on whose turn it was as to whether.
Yeah, it would depend on whose
So
turn
it's
it was.
been
Yeah.
My
like
turn.
a complete draw as much as you could get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so-
Alex has won.
Just.
Okay, so what that means is if you want to switch to our wide camera, please, Simon. We've got a result for this campaign.
We have.
Okay.
We have indeed. Well done. Well played. That was a
Just
tough,
about well fought for us.
Thank you very
match.
much for playing.
That was a tough
Thank
match.
you very
Thank you,
much
Noel.
for agreeing to
That's
play.
all right.
Um,
That was a
Thank you
tough,
very
tough
much
game.
to both Dr. Vesuvius and Adam Fox 1669 for setting up those army lists
Yeah.
and making this campaign. Thank you doubly to Dr. Vesuvius for suggesting that we take our 4,000 point armies that we failed to complete a full move in that first game and make it into a campaign with 3 games, because that was a genius
I really
idea.
enjoyed that. Yeah, that 3 different games with just enough going on and enough variation in the objectives to make it really engaging. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it as much as we've enjoyed playing it, because the guys who've set up these army lists have done it so well that it's been nail-biting all the way through, I think I can honestly say, from all of us. Near this end, okay, I blame myself for my poor rolling, but even then it was very close.
Well, I mean, I had some pretty bad rolling, or you had some pretty good. I mean, you took out my
What I find very
strongest squad
exciting
in one go.
What I find very exciting about the way this has come together is that the 2 guys that set the army lists up have never met each other.
Yeah.
They don't know each other, and this is for me making it all the more interesting. And I think bringing in those extra rules like the loyalty shifts.
Yeah.
We
didn't get to use them much this
not this
game,
game,
unfortunately.
I was
But
trying it, just you were teleporting into the wrong places.
But those
what I do.
those little extra bits of rules,
Yeah.
like you couldn't teleport into the Astronomicon because it was void shielded.
Yeah. But I knew
remote
I
bombs
needed
and
to get
things.
in here and I needed to break this,
Yeah.
and it just didn't happen for me today.
No,
Yeah.
From Dr.
Right.
Vesuvius, well played, Field Commanders.
This guy, I don't know how he managed to survive.
I don't know
Yeah,
either.
Man of the
two
match.
British people teleporting in,
Yeah.
tanks running around. And
However, things are
Not looking good.
not
for the
looking
planet.
good for the planet now, because this was 3 basically simultaneous actions.
Yeah.
The action in the Administratum, the food silos, and the Astronomicon were all deemed to take place at the same time.
They were.
So the Fighting Tigers were victorious. They secured the governor
And the administrator building.
and the Administratum building. This was a draw,
The food silos was just, that was a brutal match.
but the leader of the Emperor's Children has got away, and
Held the navigation systems and the communication modules.
and if you read the sort of the definition of how the campaign would work out,
Yep.
if it was a draw, if the campaign was a draw, the Inquisitor will declare exterminatum.
That's
So
right.
this world is lost, gone,
yeah,
completely annihilated.
I think the
So-
Slaanesh forces would probably be kind of okay with that, because they came in and took over most of the people there to begin with. There were very few of their own troops. So
there we
and
go.
the ones that were
Yeah,
there managed to escape.
There's our result. So thanks very much. Now,
And Dr. Vesuvius has passed on his congratulations to Adam Fox for setting up wonderful forces each, and they've done really well.
Thank you both, Adam and Dr. Vesuvius.
Yep, thank
Tip
you
of the
very
hat to my accursed counterpart, Inquisitor Fox.
yep, and maybe one day you'll meet. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, not if
So-
they're standing on the same planet that's about to get...
Right.
They won't.
Before we leave, we've really enjoyed this campaign. It's been really great fun having you round to play this. Simon, do you want to come into the camera, because you don't get seen too often?
Yeah, well, there's a
So,
reason for that. I keep
Yeah.
breaking cameras.
Ogre Bosun on the camera.
So thank you so much for your help over there running the tech, helping us make sure the camera's turned on, and
And
and-
trying to slip in the dodgy dice every now and
yeah,
again.
Which you achieved
That's mine.
today.
they've been very interesting, I can say. But what you're doing in the background there is really important. It really helps the game move, and obviously monitoring the chat for us as well.
No,
You know,
it's-
we
it's-
really appreciate that. So
No,
thank you very
that's-
much.
It's not a problem at all. No, I thoroughly enjoy it, and yeah, it's good to chat to the guys online. And,
Yep.
you know, yeah, let's keep it going.
So we're not going to keep the 28mm going. We're going to take a break from that, because what we've just done is we've been digging around in our lofts, and I think we've all dragged out loads of Titans and Horus Heresy style things, and miniature little rhinos and
Uh-oh.
Lehman Russ tanks, and I've got my Eldar craft world up and running. I found it in the
somewhere,
garage.
Fantastic.
somewhere
Wow.
hidden away. I've got a full Nurgle epic army. No idea where it is.
Well,
I don't even know which building it's in, but it's somewhere out there. So if anyone's seen it, let me know.
Well, you've got a
Yeah,
couple of
yeah,
weeks to find it, I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah,
before
I've-
we start to
I've
look
been
at
looking,
it.
but-
So, anyone watching, if you're interested in helping us run the next campaign and helping us, because I think you guys will agree, it's been interesting
It has.
to have
Really, really fun.
some forces
Yeah.
divided up by somebody you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know, and have to fight with
Yeah.
with what you're given.
What you give 'em.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is we need to spend a bit of time building some terrain, working out what we're going to fight with. Once we've done that, we'll reach out to some people and we'll see if they want to help out. Now, one of the things that Adam Fox wanted to do was play some games with his friends where he is,
Yeah.
and bring them into the campaign. Which
Yeah.
again
Excellent.
sounds quite interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
So my challenge to Dr. Vesuvius, who's just, I think, gotten hold of the Imperial Commander rules again. I'm not sure if you're a Horus Heresy fanatic as well, or an epic scale. I know you're into the Horus Heresy, but do you play epic, or would you like to play some Imperial Commander games with your new rule set and affect some of the outcomes of the campaign? Because I think if we've got some peripheral games happening, as well as our overall global campaign, it might prove quite interesting.
Definitely.
So do you want to just see if
Let's see
did
what
he
we've got.
did he say anything?
Nah.
Is anything there yet?
Is there anything there?
Is there anything there yet? I know they're a few seconds behind us, so
That's all right.
let's have a look.
His contribution sings, I don't want to set the world
On fire. Lovely.
Amazing. Right. Well, with that,
I tried, the sun gun failed.
yep,
They all failed today.
We didn't get a single sun gun shot. Oh no, we did have one.
you had one, and that was quite devastating. With that, I'm going to say thank you very much,
Yep,
everybody,
thank you,
for
everybody.
watching.
And thank
If-
you, Noel.
If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And we're going to be back soon with a new campaign. And well, we'll see you on the next battlefield.
Let's
Thank you
hope
very
so.
much. Okay, you're going to hit the